I love me some Avatar Nation. Step on them, king. Step on them, king.
Please, you have nerve. You've been beating everybody.
I'm talking, baby.
What up, SK?
I'm here for the mess.
I'm talking, baby.
Get it, Daddy.
Hey!
I love me some Avatar Nation. Step on them, king. Step on them, king.
Although you didn't call me silly, honey, you're shady.
I'm talking, baby.
Get it, Daddy.
Well, goodness gracious.
No beef, just tofu.
I'm here for the mess. Get it, Daddy.
Woo, child.
Well, goodness gracious.
Avatar Nation.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Happy Friday, or happy Saturday, or happy President's Weekend, wherever you are in this part of the country or the world. So, hope you guys are doing well and everything is okay. Let's start with the roll call as we usually do, because I appreciate you guys being here. You could be anywhere, but you chose to be here, so I'm truly grateful, thankful, and appreciative. So let's get started. What's up, girl? By the Mystic, how you doing with your mystical self? Thank you for being a tofu. What's up, Your Pleasure 721? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a tofu. What's up, Random Crafter Gamer? Thank you for being a tofu as well. What's up, Spicy and Philly? Philly, you need to check your DM, girl, because I was trying to send you a message and you ignored me. Your message, your DM specifically, not the platinum chat. You, Spicy, but I hope all is well your way. Spicy and Philly. Thank you for being a top form. What's up, Awesome Ace? Thank you for being awesome and being here. All right, Y Carter, how you doing? Good to see you. What's up, Cheryl Burnett? How you doing? Good to see you, Cheryl Burnett. Oh, look at here. Ron P finally in the house. He says so much going on. I guess you, Ron P, you got the night off from the club and you ain't shaking your hips and making it dip.
Oh, hell no.
Now, Ron P, I don't want to hear that Diamond Dory gave you some money for shaking your hips and making a dip. That's the last thing I want to hear, Ron P. Ooh, sure. What's up, Black Strawberry Apple? How you doing? Thank you for being a tofu. And what's up, Auntie Donna Baby? How you doing? Thank you for being a tofu as well. Thank you, Detach, for detaching yourself and being over here. What's up, L. Edwards? What's going on, girl? How you doing? Good to see you. All righty. So I think that's everybody. I do appreciate y'all being here. So let's jump on into it. Oh, what's up, JLC87 Productions? Ooh, child, look at that avatar. Ooh, she's trying to get all the men's this president weekend. Ooh, Lord. Ooh, you trying to get Obama? Ooh. All right, let's get into it. Yeah, hold on one second. Okay, yeah. All right, so here we go. We're gonna bring up the agenda. Talk about some things over here. All right, here we go. Here's the agenda for tonight. The theme is unbelievable. Unbelievable. First up is This Is Sick, Gym Issues, the Stinky Chicken McNugget, and then we're going to get into the content in this area. Avatar Bush Babe, Yusuf, King Ramen Noodles body video premiere. We are premiering a video tonight. Yes, we are. We are premiering a video. You know, somebody has some words from me and Lemon and some other people at Avatar Nation. We will be premiering a video, so you're going to want to stay around for that because this definitely might be all that. All right. Then we got Brianna Does It Again. Is Jay Wilson a Karen? Dory, stereo, and greed. Yes, we talking about stereo. You know, we may start stereo back up. Now, everybody's talking about B go, buy go, he go, they go. We might go back to stereo. So that's something we might do. And we can talk about the beef sector stuff over there. We can talk about real life stuff over there. Because over there, you could be a whole damn avatar and say what you want to say. You ain't got to click over there. You ain't got to give your information to the Chinese people and nothing over there. You head over to stereo. We might, start that back up again. Okay. All right. So here we go. We're going to talk about some real world news for a second. This is absolutely sick. I'm sure some of y'all have heard about this already, but this is a sick story. Now, I know our educators and our teaching professionals are supposed to protect our children and all this other stuff, but it seems like a lot of these educators are sleeping with the children, but this one takes the cake. And I don't mean that literally once you hear this story. This is truly disgusting. I don't know why these educators are trying to sit around here and sleep with the kids and all this other stuff. Oh, anyway, who Jamarcus? Ooh, oh hell no. Oh hell no. You could come under a different name. You probably just change your name, but I know that avatar from anywhere. Y'all know who that is. Now your name is Jamarcus. Now you decided to be a woman today. I mean, excuse me, a man today. When you were a woman like 3 months ago. Child, the games of people. Now you Jamarcus. Okay, Jamarcus. How you doing, Jamarcus? Ron P. You probably know Jamarcus in real life, Ron P. Yeah, child is right, LL with child. Oh, I tell you. Jamarcus, this is how I feel right now. I guess you see if Diamond Dory can do it, then you can try to do it. Woo! What's up, Miss O? What's going on? How you doing? Good to see that you wide awake today. Okay. Now let me get to this story, this sick ass story. Yes, I am cursing tonight. This sick ass, unbelievable, terrible story. Ooh, it's unbelievable. The nerve. The nerve. Hold on, it says female Louisiana teacher. Now you know who over there in Louisiana, Nika and the Nola Rat. Child. Hold on, let me get the story for y'all real quick. Hold on 1 second. Oh Lord. This has got me. When you hear this story, you're gonna understand why I'm huffing and puffing. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh, Lord. Hold on, y'all. Oh, child. Dead. Oh, Lord. Unbelievable. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Oh, child. I wanna read the story to you. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Uh-oh. Shoot. Are they Lord, is the war going on? Oh, hold on. Huge blast. Right. Oh Lord, there's the war. Oh Lord, the war started in Ukraine. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Ooh, hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find this story. Bear with me, y'all. I thought I had it in here. I didn't even want to say the damn story to my damn phone. That's how bad this story is. Ooh, ooh, Lord. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Y'all, the war may have started in the Ukraine. Unbelievable. Okay, here we go, y'all. This is unbelievable. Female Louisiana teacher, 36, pleads guilty to giving her junior high school student cupcakes laced with her husband's sperm. Can y'all believe that couple faces 150 sex crimes charges for abusing children? Y'all better be careful who foods y'all eating. That's why I tell you, when Brianna sitting over there, cooking pound cakes, you don't know what she putting in that stuff. That's why you should stay the hell away from her cooking. Ooh, child, this story is just too much. It is just absolutely too much. This is an all hell no to the no.
Oh, hell no!
This is insane. It says Louisiana. Okay, I read that part. Cynthia Perkins, 39, accepted a plea deal on Monday, hours before jury selection was slated to begin for her trial, which resulted in the dismissal of 68 charges in agreement to testify against her ex-husband, disgraced Sheriff's Lieutenant Dennis Perkins. Oh, hell no. He was Lord. He worked for the police. He was a lieutenant. Oh,
hell no!
This is unbelievable. The former West Side Junior High School teacher pleaded guilty to second-degree rape, producing child porn. Oh Lord, conspiracy, mingling of harmful substances. Oh Lord, Cynthia Denise, both 46, were arrested in 2019 on more than 150 crime charges, including sexual abusing a child together. What? Prosecutors told the Livingston Parish News they received a blessing from the juvenile victim family to accept the. We receiving blessings from the. Oh Lord, knowing that 40 years is a pretty long time in prison. They added that the three charges Perkins pleaded guilty to were representative of what she had done. Oh, child. Cynthia and Denise were arrested in October 2019 when authorities found a photo of the pair naked with a minor after receiving a tip from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Dennis was fired from the Livingston Parish Sheriff's Office following his arrest. Oh, Lord. And was indicted on 78 felony counts. Dennis had worked with the Sheriff's Office since 2002 and was the head of the SWAT team. What? Cynthia, who resigned from her junior high school teaching job the day she was arrested, was hit with 72 felony counts in the indictment. Ooh, Lord. Cynthia filed for divorce shortly after her arrest, alleging that Dennis had manipulated her into committing the girl. But you the one putting his sperm on the cupcakes, though. Wow. By accepting the plea deal on Monday, Cynthia waived any right to an appeal in an attempt to avoid conviction. Ooh. Ooh, Lord. Let me see what else they're saying. Ooh. Her attorney, James Spokes, called the plea deal the best possible outcome. He said, "We weighed all the options and available information, and considering the circumstances, we really felt as though this was the best decision." Cynthia decided this was in her best interest. She feels a lot of remorse over what's happened. We side with her when she says this was the best decision she could make at this time. Hmm. Let me see what else they say. Okay. What? Okay, the former couple had also been hit with 4 lawsuits accusing them of feeding baked goods containing Dennis's semen to Cynthia's class at West Side Junior High School on 2 separate occasions. Ooh, child, in 2018 and 2019. One of the complaints alleged that the father of a student who ate the contaminated cupcakes has fallen into a debilitating depression over the incident and has not been able to find gainful employment. What? Because he constantly thinking about eating somebody else's sperm? Oh, Lord. Every time he see a cake, he probably throw up. Another lawsuit claimed that a student and a parent had been afflicted by mental health and behavioral problems and had not been able to sleep since the cupcake incident. In the suit filed last May, a student's parents alleged that Cynthia showed the girl inappropriate images and that she also photographed and videotaped the minor. All 4 lawsuits, which were filed separately, also accused the Livingston Parish School Board of negligence. Child. So don't be letting y'all kids eat everybody cupcakes that come to school. Ooh, Lord. You don't know how their house is. You don't know what they put on it. Now they putting semen on people, using that as cream. Just nasty. Just oof, 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 oof. Oh, Rico's cat. What Rico cat doing in here, Ron P? Ooh, Lord. But why? Because they freaks. They're freaks. And they thought they would get a thrill. I said, oh, come here, big boy. Let's use your semen as batter. I don't know. That's just I want to know how they found out though. That's what I know. What's up, Sarah Van? How you doing? Good to see you. What's up, Baps? I don't ever want to eat a baked good in my life. That's true. I don't know. Oh, come through, Kimmy in here too, and have fun in here. Oh, what's up, awesome? Okay, that's awesome, Ace. What's up, CCNTV? We are premiering a video today. Oh yeah, later in the broadcast, so stay around for that. Stay around. We are premiering a video that I produced and edited and it's constructed. Oh Lord, can't even talk. Maybe I got some cupcakes in my mouth. Bappa says, "Hey, he's the dang police. Can Jesus just come back?" I know, right? Lieutenant and head of the SWAT team. That's crazy. So he know the law. He know the law. He know the law. Ooh, child. Mm-mm. All right, let me see if I missed anybody. What's up, Nessa? How you doing, girl? Good to see you. Thank you for being a tofu. Let me see. I'm just trying to make sure we get everybody. Okay. All right. So that's that. So y'all just please be careful when you eat everybody food. There's a lot of sick people out here, and they do that kind of crazy stuff. You know what I mean? It's just that's why I say when you eat out, you don't know what they're doing in that kitchen. You don't know if the lobster done fell on the floor. You don't know if the hot dog don't fell on the floor. You don't know if the lettuce leaf done fell on the floor or whatever. They coughing and sneezing. So y'all just be careful. That's just nasty. They did that to minors. And what did she get a kick out of that after she saw the kids and everybody saying, that's good. Just nasty. Anyway. Ooh, child. Anyway. All right, so let's move on from here. If you want to see a more, that's what they look like. That's what she look like. That's what he look like. Man, get them off my damn screen. All right, with their nasty ass. I bet they're gonna make him eat a lot of cream in prison. Woo! All right, here we go. Gym issues. So today, I was at the gym today. Y'all, I was at the gym about 6 hours today. No lie. No lie. I was at the gym about 6 hours today. And guess what? This dude, okay, this is what pissed me off. I don't like gym hogs. In the gym I go to, everybody pretty cool for the most part. And nobody really be hogging the machine. So this man working on one machine, I go to the other machine. I knew there was going to be an issue. He going to try to rush and beat me to the shit machine. I was like, then he going to tell me, I'm working on it. I was like, lucky I had my mask on, y'all. Because I think I rolled my eyes. And I could tell, I said, he must not be familiar with our etiquette at our gym. Because you just don't be hogging up machines and then just be like, then tell somebody, I'm on this machine. Like, what? Like, really? Like, how you going to just do that? That just kind of pissed me off a little bit. So I ran upstairs and got the thing and moved on to, it's just like, I don't know, you could take off the equipment. And then, so there's a piece of equipment upstairs that I ran downstairs and put it. I just didn't like that. Like, really? You couldn't wait with your big ass? Like, I don't know. Anyway, he trying to lose weight, so I applaud that. But I just don't like that. It's just like, I can't believe he confronted me and told me, like, yeah, can we work? I was like, no, I don't want to work in with you. Like, no, no. Anyway, so yeah, that's that. Okay, now let's get to the stinky chicken McNugget. What's up, Gemini? How you doing? You tell that person to stop giving us the middle finger because we grown and they just got here, if you know what I mean. All right, the stinky chicken McNugget. I told you about that Pakistani dude, right? The Pakistani dude was back at it again today, whining, complaining, and then I can't stand him. I cannot stand him. Ooh, child. Anyway, yeah. So the Pakistani, the sticky chicken McNugget. I call him sticky because he looked like a chicken McNugget. And I don't know, something's wrong with his hygiene. Like he just stinks. He just stinks. He stinks. I never told him to stink because I never want to tell nobody that they stink, but he stink. And he just like to cheat and he just get on my nerves today. And I just told him to stop bitching. I told him to stop whining. I told him to stop crying. He was like, "Oh, you hitting me?" And then he tried to cheat, and I don't like cheaters. And I'm very mild mannered, but I can't stand that cheating stuff. And he tried to cheat, and that to me, when you cheat on the court, that's a reflection of your character off the court. I can tell who's honest. I can tell who's lazy. I can just tell a lot. And he's a cheater. Nothing against Pakistani people, but that dude just gives all bad vibes. Like he cheats in his real life. Sorry, y'all. He remind me of the people at the corner store who be trying to dog black people out, but the black people are the main customers and talking bad to the black people at the corner store. That's weird. So he just reminded me of a stinky chicken McNugget, and I went off on his ass today. Talking about, well, you keep hitting me. I'm like, dude, you play the post. You supposed to get hit. Like, I went off on him. I called him, you cry about every single solitary thing. And you a cheater. And I think one of his teammates told him, like, I don't play the ball like that, like you try to do. Anyway, so that's the thing about the gym. There you go. Take y'all answers to the gym. Health is wealth. Your body will thank you in the end. All right. Now we're going to get into the news that you really came here for. Avatar Bush Babe. I want to say shout out to Avatar Bush Babe. Avatar Bush Babe. Ooh, what you say about Avatar Bush Babe? Heard my one of my lives where I was talking about the headphone thing. So Avatar Bush Babe has hooked Sir King up with a wireless headphone. So hopefully we will display that tonight. No, not tonight, sorry. Tomorrow or this weekend. So we can now maybe do some exercises while we are live. Okay, while we are live, since I won't be connected to the computer. What you say, Steven? So yeah, SKB. Jim be off the hook. This must be like Jay Wilson 24-hour Jim when he used to leave him. No. I got there earlier. I don't do that. I don't do that creeping stuff like Jay Wilson does. Y'all, I'm at the gym. You're trying to get a workout in the sauna. Anyway, let me leave that man alone because he is a Karen, and we'll get to his Karen ass in a minute. No, I don't mean caring, like Karen Darren kind of type of stuff. Because I'm tired of him talking about, and I'll tell you why later. All right, so thank you, Avatar Bush, babe. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully, it's compatible with my my Mac. And like I said, we might do some live exercises and stuff like that since I am not have to be connected to this Mac. All right, so that's what I got to say about that. So thank you once again to Avatar Bush, babe. All right. Next up is Yusuf. All I'm gonna say is I didn't see the interview, but kudos to Yusuf for reaching out of his normal content area to seize the moment and get an interview with the lady with Tommy Sotomayor and so forth and all that. So kudos to him for bringing the content to the people and hearing what she has to say. So good job on him thinking ahead of everybody else. So I applaud it. I can respect anybody that tries to do that and grow their platform and stuff like that and bring people the content that they want, even though they don't think they want it or know they want it. All right. So next up is the video premiere. Are y'all ready for the video premiere? Put a 1 in the chat if you are ready for the video premiere. All right. Now I'm probably gonna get a copyright claim on this because this is the instrumental of somebody else's. So I won't be able to put no commercials in it, but I love y'all. So hopefully y'all can show a gesture to the Cash App or whatever. What Steven So says, I was proud of him. He had Neek at Night as a model. Oh, good. You still, you go, boy. All right. I don't see enough ones in the chat. All right, y'all ready? All right, here we go, y'all. Here you go. That is this person had a lot to say to me, to Lemon, to Avatar Nation. And I don't respond when they respond. I respond when I'm ready. Because when I bring it, I bring it. So here we go. Without further ado, here is our video premiere of the night.
I'm going to tell you this, Sir King. Sir King would have had this shit popping. I'm going to tell you this, Sir King. Sir King would have had this shit popping. Sir King would have had this shit popping. Sir King would have had this shit popping.
Sir King.
Trying to make me come out of my body over some shit that ain't about me? Fuck y'all. Coming out of my fucking body. Coming out of my fucking body. Coming out of my fucking body. I don't like you, bitch. Coming out of my fucking body. The fuck? I'm sick of this shit all fucking ready. You can leave. If you got a fucking problem, you can leave and hit the dislike and unsubscribe on your fucking way out. Little bitch. The fuck, bitch? You got me fucked up, ho. Ho, you don't know me like that, bitch. Now, you got one more time to do it. And guess what I'm gonna do? Oh, bitch, it's stalking, it's harassing, you're coming for me, bitch. I'm gonna flip that fucking channel down. And I don't like you, bitch. I don't like this shit. This is not my attitude.
This is not my attitude. You big ass baby. Always complaining, always crying. This is not my attitude.
Whack, you got them little bitches in the chat talking shit about me. None of them can't see me on their fucking best day. Whack, you got them little bitches in the chat talking shit about me. None of them can't see me on their fucking best day. And Lemon, yo, trade ass, you better tread fucking lightly, ho. Cause I'll come for your ass next, you little.
Oh, hell no. Old skinny neck, blow pop head motherfucker.
You bitch, you think I don't? Nigga, I'm well connected. I will fuck you up and fuck him. You talking about a roundhouse kick? No, I'ma slap the fuck out of both of you. Ain't no kicking over here, bitch. Nah.
Nigga look like a whole fucking human praying mantis. Have the nerve to sit there and talk shit about us. Fuck out of here, you fucking clown, you big head, skinny neck motherfucker.
Wrong with you, bitch. Now you take that shit, you chop this shit up and put it on your fucking channel. Now this is the shit I want you to put on, not the other shit, bitch. You do this shit right here and watch how I get down, fucking bitch. I don't like this shit. This is not my attitude. Coming out of my fucking body. I don't like this shit. This is not my attitude.
This is not my attitude.
I don't like shit. This is not my attitude.
Old skinny neck, blow pop head motherfucker.
You big ass crying baby. Don't you ever come for the king. Stay in your place and stop sucking on James' titty.
Sir King.
Ooh, Lord. Well, there you got it. There you have it. That's not my attitude. That's not my attitude. So that is the premiere of the body video. That is the premiere of the body video. Oh Lord, you better be careful who you come for, King Ramen Noodles, because we'll roast your ass. You think you were sweating? We'll sweat you again. Ooh, what you say, Ron P? My. Oh Lord, don't you come for me? I told you. Anyway, we'll replay it again later. All right. Ooh, told him, leave me the hell alone, Mr. Gingivitis. Talking about you gonna kick somebody. Okay. All right. Here we go. Brianna does it again. Brianna does it again. She done set up there, and now I told you she lied. She set people up. Okay. Now she set up there and asked people to go over to Bigo Bago or Big O, which is perfect for her. And so somebody in her real life, she wanted to bring over there so that the people in her chat can ambush him and he not even know it. See, this is the thing. That's why you don't want to know Brianna in real life, because she do the same shit she do on here in real life. When I heard that, I was like, wow, you are down and you are downright dirty. So you want people to get ambushed and he not even know it. What Demon Soul says, I think he disliked you that much. That was to please the gay. Oh, yeah. Oh, of course, Demon Soul. When you heard of, I came here to drag Sir King. Like, dude, you can't. And he was upset because they wouldn't allow him to give his prearranged dragon. Like, I was just like, wow, okay, that's funny. Anyway, it is. I'm the trampoline. To be honest with you, Demon Soul, people get their numbers off of me because there is no ramifications or repercussions. So yeah. All right. So feel free to thumbs up the live if you want to. Feel free to send a gesture to $ Sir King Crowd, because I would not be able to put any commercials in that video because of the instrumental that was played in that video premiere of Mr. King Gingivitis. Okay. All right. Next up, let's see what else is on the agenda. Oh, okay. Jay Wilson or Karen. Listen, y'all, I'm so sick of Jay Wilson. Now, we all know what's going on with black people today and the police, right? We know that whenever there's interaction with the police and black people, it's not usually a positive exchange. You know what I mean? There's usually, most of the time, negativity that happens, because police be flexing and black people be like, why you gotta do all that flexing? But Jay Wilson is a Karen in my eyes. Now, I've told you before how this dude constantly always talking about he gonna call the police on people. He gonna call the police on people. What he say? Oh, you drive by my neighborhood, my white neighbors are going to call the police on you because you're just black. I guess. I don't know. Now he sat up there and said that. Oh, then he said Tim Blaine. Oh, if Tim Blaine would have hit me in Atlanta, I would have called the police. Like, that's just weird to me, how a black man, knowing the struggles of black people and police interaction, his first defense is to call the police when there's any kind of altercation, instead of taking his ass to maybe get some self-defense lessons or going to the gym to strengthen his muscles so that he can defend himself in a time of confrontation. He wants to use police to harm black people. He wants to put black people in jail, right? Knowing how the system is set up for us to stay in there, take advantage of us, and what it does to our history, like our work history, or things of us in life. Like, they look up your record and what it immediately, removes you from job consideration, right? So this is the thing that perplexes me. Why is he so quick to always use the police? Like, it's just weird. Like, to me, the police should be your last resort, right? If somebody grab you in your neck up in Atlanta, what you do? You go get the frying pan in the kitchen and mollywop them too. It's just weird how he just wants to weaponize the police against his own people. But let it be a white person, then he's like, oh, well, let me talk to Billy Bob Job, Billy Job, or whatever his name is, and see if we can work it out. And I see that. Notice that, y'all. I encourage y'all to notice that, how when there's an issue with people outside his race, how he takes a different approach. He's quick to call the police on his own people, but when there's someone outside his race, he wants to take a more diplomatic tone or diplomatic way that doesn't involve the police department. Just notice that, y'all. And that's not cool. That's not cool in any way, shape, or form. In any way, shape, or form. Just like he set up there and allowed Max Garcia to say the N-word without checking him. It's just weird. It's just a weird situation. And like I said, he's quick to throw Tim Blaine in jail, knowing Tim Blaine's history with the law. All right, so that's what I got to say. Is Jay Wilson a Karen? He's leaning real close to that, being labeled that. Next up, we're going to have Dory. Well, we're not going to have Dory. Next up, we're going to talk about Dory. Listen, y'all. Dory, to me, is a mixture of truth and lie. That's how I feel. Like, I feel, yeah, she's telling the truth about some instances. In other instances, she's lying and stirring the pot. Like, okay, she gave, this $10K, right, to Lady Detroit. Come to find out, Lady Nika was the whole catalyst behind it, and that's why maybe Lady Nika is so bitter, because she feels that, the $10K should have been hers. And then Dory's talking about she gave in excess of $10,000 to this area. I don't know. But let me tell y'all this real quick. Y'all better be careful taking this money from Dory. Now, I don't have an issue with Dory. Dory ain't never done nothing to me. I'm just giving my commentary. Y'all better be careful with this money that y'all get from Dory, to be honest with you. Because who knows where that money coming from, right? And let's say the feds are watching. They're going to be wanting to know, okay, who you gave these people, who you gave this money to, and should they be involved in our investigation? I'm just saying, because something is weird going on. Something is weird going on. And this woman keeps saying that she is an attorney. I keep asking myself, did you get disbarred? Like, what is going on? Your vernacular is not that of an attorney. You don't carry yourself like Phaedra Parks. So what is going on, Dory? Like, then you like, oh, I was real friends with Jay Wilson, and I got all this information on Jay Wilson, and Jay Wilson said, I got information on you too. Then there's speculation that she's sent, there's news going around. It's just like, what in the world? And I feel like Dory has a attention disorder, where she don't get enough attention that she gonna create it. Like, she gonna create attention for herself. And I think this is it. And I don't understand how the husband allowing all this. It's just weird. It is just one of the weirdest situations that I've ever seen. And now they're saying that the man that cut off her money and she broke. I don't know. And I can't keep up because she's every damn where, right? She's everywhere. And now Fi Babe is sitting up and kissing her booty, probably because she want to get $5K or something for free. Allegedly Fi Babe would show a titty here or show the butterfly tattoo on her butt. Fi Babe would do anything for some change. Okay, she was the one streaking across the damn kitchen in her underwear in front of the refrigerator. Like, we know, okay? All Diamond Dory's got to say is, okay, I give you $5K. Let's have a live video session. You know what I mean? Dory, what's her name? Fi Babe. Like laughing like a whole chipmunk, Alvin and the Chipmunk over there. Oh, every time I heard, I'm like, girl, really? I'm like, who told you? Who told you that was the perfect laugh? Like, you really do sound like a chipmunk. I was like, is that a side effect of the Botox or whatever? I just wanted to know. Whew. Anyway. So we see your move, Fi Babe, talking about everything is a game. Everything is a game. And then somebody hit you with that question. Oh, was it a game when she mentioned this person? No, I ain't mentioned this person on my platform. I'm not mentioning that. But and they should like, oh no, I hope Dory didn't say that. I hope Dory didn't say that. Whatever that laugh is, she would sound like a chipmunk. I was like, oh my God. And then let me ask you this, Fi Babe. Would you be okay if people brought up reviews of where you live? Like you were just reviewing Tracy's place. Now we know we done seen that talking about, oh, there's a grandpa rat, there's a daddy rat, there's a little rat, there's a Mick rat, and all this. Now, what happened if people start reviewing where you live and all the reviews associated with that establishment? Now, I'm not encouraging that by no means, no how, but I'm sitting up, you just going through the lady. I'm like, damn, and that lady just sat up there and said the other day, oh, well, I'm not going to allow them to lie on Friday, but at least Tracy is trying to have some kind of principle. And you going to sit up there and just dox the lady where she live or where she used to live. And girl, we as content creators can control what we say on our platform. So for Fabe to do what she did, that was messed up, Fabe. And you can't complain when people start doing stuff to you when you decide to move on elsewhere out of that, air conditioning unit, whatever place you got over there, where the painter come in and out of the doors or the cracks of the walls, whatever. But anyway, I'm not reading your place. I really don't care. But that was kind of messed up, Fabe. That really was. That was truly an invasion of privacy. To be honest, I had never heard Tracy sit up there and do the reviews of your place. To be honest with you, But anyway, that's what I got to say. But Diamond Dory, I don't know what's going on with you. I don't know what's true. I don't know what's false, and all that. So. Awesome Ace. I don't know about all that though. You seen that coffee pot in Tracy's bed? They say she stole. They say she stole that coffee pot from the front office of the rental office. Whoo! Okay, I'm gonna leave Tracy alone. What, girl? We see you. Y'all can't see me because this man blocked me. Sad. No, what's sad is that damn Fabe wig you have on your damn head. Simply success and greatness. Now with that wig over there, that look like a Treasure Lane wig. Ooh, that look like a treasure. Oh Lord. Let me get you on the screen. You can change your avatar, Babs. Oh Lord. Just some ice cream? Oh hell no. I hope that whipped cream didn't come for that teacher and her cop husband. Oh Lord, get that off. Woo, y'all, simply success, greatness. Girl, okay, if you say so. If you say so. Oh Lord, if you say so. But if you gotta fake yourself out, just like Brianna gotta fake herself out every time she wake up, okay, but this is what I gotta say to you.
Lying. Why you always lying?
Girl, if I may send you over here to promote her wig. Oh boy. Woo! Okay. Cute man. See, you a man. You ain't no woman. No woman don't talk like that. Cute man. No woman talk like that and say man. No, you a man hiding behind a woman's wig. Lord have mercy. Ooh, child. All right, so that's enough of Dory. I'm really tired of Dory. Dory's like, she's had her 15 minutes of fame. It's probably going her 45 minutes of fame. You can wrap it up, okay? I'm tired of all this. Oh, I got this. I got that. Just drop the damn shit, okay? All right, bring out the invoices from the Ryder Liz meet and greet and all that other stuff. And you talk, oh, was I in? Weren't five? Were you in Jay Wilson's house? I bet Jay Wilson won't let nobody else in his house no more. All right, next up is Stereo and Greed. Oh, thank you, Randall Crowd the Gamer. Randall Crowd the Gamer says you on a roll tonight. Thank you very much. Oh, I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna play the premiere. I'm gonna play the premiere. Oh, is that Goosey? Never. His voice don't even sound like that, even though it's a damn mannequin with a wig on. Really? Definitely down those Chicago trash. What? Definitely down those Chicago trash. Ooh, child. Put on phonics. Okay. All right. So Stereo and Greed. So I was on Stereo this morning with Soulful. So, while they doing the Bigo, we may head back over to Stereo. You know what I mean? But Stereo sitting up there told me I can't put no cash out in my description. I was like, y'all greedy motherfuckers. Y'all gonna sit up here and take our money that we bring to your application and then tell us what we can put in our bio regarding Cash App? I was sitting up here saying, y'all the ones that's not efficient. Why don't y'all put some ads on your platform? They got over 1 million downloads and not one damn ad. I'm like, what are you guys doing? From a business standpoint, y'all ain't bringing it. Like, y'all just, that's easy. Anybody will put ads on y'all. If you got 1 million subscribers, anybody will put ads on y'all application. Like, what are y'all doing? And y'all sit up here and like, to me, intimidating us. Talking about, you can't be in our monetization program if you got Cash App in your bio. What? I should just change my whole name over there to $Sir King Crown. See how they feel about that. Oh my God, I couldn't believe that. I'm like, after the fool out that you put people through in terms of billing people twice and not talking it, and they still have not gotten on the application yet and talked to the people. Weird. Oh, sorry, Babs. All right, y'all, we're gonna re-premiere that video again. So feel free to thumbs up the live, subscribe if you want to. $Sir King Crown. I truly do appreciate your support. Thank you, Random. I'm gonna play your clip real quick, Random, because anybody who gives a Cash App, we do play their clip as well. So thank you so much, very much, for your support.
Somebody ought to praise him in here.
Here we go. All right, we're going to re-premiere the video. All right, y'all ready? Here we go. Yes, thank you for the donation, Random. All right, my body, your body, baby. Here we go.
I'm going to tell you this, Sir King. Sir King would have had this shit popping. I'm going to tell you this, Sir King. Sir King would have had this shit popping. Sir King would have had this shit popping. Sir King would have had this shit popping.
Sir King.
Trying to make me come out of my body over some shit that ain't about me? Fuck y'all. Coming out of my fucking body. Coming out of my fucking body. Coming out of my fucking body. I don't like you, bitch. Coming out of my fucking body. The fuck? I'm sick of this shit all fucking ready. You can leave. If you got a fucking problem, you can leave and hit the dislike and unsubscribe on your fucking way out. Little bitch. The fuck, bitch? You got me fucked up, ho. Ho, you don't know me like that, bitch. Now, you got one more time to do it. And guess what I'm gonna do? Oh, bitch, it's stalking, it's harassing, you're coming for me, bitch. I'm gonna flip that fucking channel down. And I don't like you, bitch. I don't like this shit. This is not my attitude.
This is not my attitude. You big ass baby. Always complaining, always crying. This is not my attitude.
Whack, you got them little bitches in the chat talking shit about me. None of them can't see me on their fucking best day. Whack, you got them little bitches in the chat talking shit about me. None of them can't see me on their fucking best day. And Lemon, yo, trade ass, you better tread fucking lightly, ho. Cause I'll come for your ass next, you little.
Oh, hell no. Old skinny neck, blow pop head motherfucker.
You bitch, you think I don't? Nigga, I'm well connected. I will fuck you up and fuck him. You talking about a roundhouse kick? No, I'ma slap the fuck out of both of you. Ain't no kicking over here, bitch. Nah.
Nigga look like a whole fucking human praying mantis. Have the nerve to sit there and talk shit about us. Fuck out of here, you fucking clown, you big head, skinny neck motherfucker.
Wrong with you, bitch. Now you take that shit, you chop this shit up and put it on your fucking channel. Now this is the shit I want you to put on, not the other shit, bitch. You do this shit right here and watch how I get down, fucking bitch. I don't like this shit. This is not my attitude. Coming out of my fucking body. I don't like this shit. This is not my attitude.
This is not my attitude.
This is not my attitude.
Old skinny neck, blow pop head motherfucker.
You big ass crying baby. Don't you ever come for the king. Stay in your place and stop sucking on James' titty.
Sir King.
All righty, there you have it. Oh, Lord, be careful when you put your mouth on me or Lemon or Avatar Nation, Oh, Lord. Here come Fire Babe. Yes, but when you talk through voice talk, it will twist your words. It's okay. Simply success, greatness. It's okay. Your wig gives you a pass with the mannequin head. All right. Oh, thank you very much. We appreciate your support of the platform. Simply success, greatness. That's what we try to epitomize over here. Woo, Lord. All right. So I'm gonna drop the link in case anybody wants to come up and tell us what you think. Feel free to do so. Feel free to hit the link and tell us what you think. All right. You said thank you. Well, thank you. Thank you for your support as well. Random Crafting Gamer. Yes. And thank you as well, Simply Success Greatness, for your gesture. Appreciate you. All right. Anything else, y'all? Other than that, I'll wrap it up. That's what I got for y'all. Came here to premiere the video and talk about, various things on the YouTube streets. Uh-oh. Yeah, I know. Y'all ain't do nothing to that man. I can't believe he called us bitches. What have us women done to him? Because I don't know. He could talk crap in his chat, in other people's chat, and it is what it is. When you in somebody else's chat, that's the way the flow of the live is going. So for y'all to say what y'all had to say, it was in my domain. It wasn't in his space. You know what I mean? It wasn't in his space. So I don't understand where that animosity comes from. But Gemini, he flexing and showing out for somebody. He's still sucking the titty meat, the milk from somebody's titty who is a male and all that, growling for their acceptance and attention. And that's what happens. You were there, listen to that live that he did. He came up there to confront me or to say disparaging things. And when he wasn't getting that time, he pouted like a little baby. So where he come from, I don't know. The ramen noodle box. I don't know. Cloud Chaseville, that's where he came from. That's where he came from. Cloud Chaseville. Trying to earn his stripes. And then failed miserably when they handed him the moment of the century to grow. He's sweating and yelling and cursing out the chat and everything. So I don't know. They still gonna throw him. Oh yeah, they use him up and throw him. And when they don't do something to move out of their, way they move, then that's what they do. Or when he starts to outgrow them or become more popular than them, then that's when they, start reining it in. So, what's up, Lemon? How you doing? Good to see you. Hope all is well and you're enjoying your President's Weekend. So yeah, I'll drop the link in case you want to come up, Lemon. If you can't, that's totally a-okay. That is a-okay. Let me see. Anything else? Anything else, y'all? That's about it. I don't have anything else more to say. Not much else going on. I ain't talking no damn Dory. I'm tired of Dory. Tired of Dory. To be honest with you. So we'll see what the next storyline presents itself and all that. Now, I was gonna play a theme song for Lady Nika, right? Let me see. Can I play that theme song for Lady Nika? What theme song was I thinking? Every time Lady Nika, oh Lord, Lady Nika, you messing up on these YouTube streets, y'all. Where's she? What am I thinking? Y'all just gonna have to hear it. Hold on, y'all. Ooh, can you send him? Can I send a song request? The Fall, the Stairs Rap. I don't know that song, but I'm gonna give y'all Lady Nika theme song. Hold on 1 second right now. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, cause Lady Nika, you gotta stop doing this. Why they took my channel? Why they ain't tap Pizarro channel? I'm like, girl, really? Because you was cursing and doing all that stuff within the first 5 minutes. Here we go, y'all. This is this Lady Nika song. Nika. Every time I hear you. Nika, every time I hear you. Why they took my channel? I was gone 7 days. Why they ain't get Pizarro channel? Tuition is due in March and June. And I couldn't get the tuition. Because they done took my channel for a whole week. Not a month, not 90 days, but just a week. What I do? I ain't do nothing nobody else do out here.
Children are dying.
Oh no, well, we don't skip that part. Oh Lord.
50 cents a day.
Yes.
But it'll mean the difference between life
Right.
and death.
The death of her
For a
channel.
child waiting for
Oh
help right
Lord. The children done took niggas' channel for a whole week. Oh Lord. I couldn't eat. I couldn't eat because they done took my channel for a whole week. Why they take my channel and not Bless channel? Why they go out to Bless with her scratchy voice? Why they go on Fire Babe over her sound like a damn chipmunk? Why? Why they come after my channel? My channel is all channel. I don't do nothing, nobody. I come over here and give y'all enlightenment. I let a man say I'm stinky and I stink. And I let people embarrass me. Why? Why they do me like that? I work hard. I've been on these streets for 20 damn years and they take my channel. I'm a legend in this bitch. I'm a legend. Everybody know me around here. I'm a legend. And they take me out for 7 days. What I do? What I do to them for them to take my channel? Why they get that ugly troll Avatar Pizarro? She be cursing, sound like she got a whole cucumber in her damn mouth when she talk. Why? Why they take my channel?
It's just 50 cents.
And y'all don't understand. I'm not complaining. I want to know why they get the Avatar and they let her live. But they hit me while I was stuffing my mouth with a sandwich and then they give me my whole order. What? Why? Why me?
So they never
now I'm gonna have to homeschool the kid. He a black man. He got 2 strikes against him. He black and he a male. Anyway, that's the Nika soundtrack. That is the Nika soundtrack. Okay. Nika, you do be sounding like you one of them UNICEF people. Lord have mercy. My channel. Did I hear my channel? Oh, Lord. Anyway. All right. Oh, why you do that? Oh, Lord. I'm saving a young black man future with these acids. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Hold on. What? Oh, Lord. 5A Wig made another monetary gesture. What 5A Wig say? Simply success greatness says, I hate when people are so fake. He had no reason to say what he said. Please rip him from the rooter to the tutor. I guess you said tutor. Who is he? Who is he? I don't know who he is. Oh, Lord. 7 whole days. And not a word from her. But you went back on the other backup page. Ooh, child. Anyway. All right, I'm gonna drop this link one more time, and then we're gonna head on out of here. I'll hit the premiere button one more time, and we'll bounce. We'll see you, y'all. Please go over there, and I know some of y'all got off of stereo, but I really do feel like, and the reason why I'm going over back to stereo because, to be honest, stereo is low maintenance compared to YouTube. Like, I could just get on stereo and just talk about whatever, talk about the news, talk about YouTube, whatever, and it's quick. I mean, it is less maintenance. Over here, that's a lot of maintenance behind the scenes with YouTube, and y'all don't understand that and all that. What's up, Wisdom? So from that perspective, we might head back over there. We could, and a lot of people who can't engage in conversation over here can over there and stuff like that. All right, Lemon's coming up. I'll bring Lemon up, but I gotta put in my headphones real quick. Hold on one second, y'all. I'll bring Lemon up, and then I'm gonna go to commercial real quick, and then I'll put my headphones on. Hold on one second, y'all. Oh, we got somebody that somebody's sucking on somebody's titty, and this is the person that's sucking on the titty. If they went to the gym, this is what they look like. We'll be right back. Have you ever wondered what James would look like if he took his fat, gluttonous, bullying ass to the gym instead of eating all those chicken wings and harassing people on the internet and assassinating their character? I think I have the answer for you.
Never would have made it. I'm stronger. I'm stronger. I'm stronger. I'm stronger. I'm stronger. Stronger. Stronger.
Oh, hell no.
Well, we all know he will never go to the gym and continue to talk trash about everybody while he himself does the thing with his critical, gluttonous, overweight, obese ass. Happy Friday.
Oh, hell no.
Who child?
Baby, listen, I got my life. Now that is entertainment.
Oh yeah, okay, I got you, Random. Okay, I'll do that. Definitely. What's up, man? How you doing?
Yo, what's good? What's good?
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. No, we just
You
premiered the video.
wilding with
Did you
those
see the
clips.
video? Did you see the video?
Yeah, I just said you wilding with those clips.
No, the video. The video King Ramen Noodles. It's okay if
Oh,
you did
yeah,
it. We'll play it
yeah, I
again.
caught the end. Go ahead.
All right, here we go.
I'm going to tell you this, Sir King. Sir King would have had this shit popping. I'm going to tell you this, Sir King. Sir King would have had this shit popping. Sir King would have had this shit popping. Sir King would have had this shit popping.
Sir King.
Trying to make me come out of my body over some shit that ain't about me? Fuck y'all. Coming out of my fucking body. Coming out of my fucking body. Coming out of my fucking body. I don't like you, bitch. Coming out of my fucking body. The fuck? I'm sick of this shit all fucking ready. You can leave. If you got a fucking problem, you can leave and hit the dislike and unsubscribe on your fucking way out. Little bitch. The fuck, bitch? You got me fucked up, ho. Ho, you don't know me like that, bitch. Now, you got one more time to do it. And guess what I'm gonna do? Oh, bitch, it's stalking, it's harassing, you're coming for me, bitch. I'm gonna flip that fucking channel down. And I don't like you, bitch. I don't like this shit. This is not my attitude.
This is not my attitude. This is not my attitude. You big ass baby. Always complaining, always crying. This is not my attitude. This is not my attitude.
Whack, you got them little bitches in the chat talking shit about me. None of them can't see me on their fucking best day. Whack, you got them little bitches in the chat talking shit about me. None of them can't see me on their fucking best day. And Lemon, yo, trade ass, you better tread fucking lightly, ho. Cause I'll come for your ass next, you little.
Oh, hell no. Old skinny neck, blow pop head motherfucker.
You bitch, you think I don't? Nigga, I'm well connected. I will fuck you up and fuck him. You talking about a roundhouse kick? No, I'ma slap the fuck out of both of you. Ain't no kicking over here, bitch. Nah.
Nigga look like a whole fucking human praying mantis. Have the nerve to sit there and talk shit about us. Fuck out of here, you fucking clown, you big head, skinny neck motherfucker.
Wrong with you, bitch. Now you take that shit, you chop this shit up and put it on your fucking channel. Now this is the shit I want you to put on, not the other shit, bitch. You do this shit right here and watch how I get down, fucking bitch. I don't like this shit. This is not my attitude. Coming out of my fucking body. I don't like this shit. This is not my attitude.
This is not my attitude. This is not my attitude.
I don't like shit. This is not my attitude.
Old skinny neck, blow pop head motherfucker.
You big ass crying baby. Don't you ever come for the king. Stay in your place and stop sucking on James' titty.
Sir King.
All right, and we're back.
Hey, Auntie Donna Love.
What's up, Auntie Donna?
Hi, Lemon. Hi, Sir King. I just wanted to come up real quick to let you know. No. I'm not gonna do that. That we were, myself and some of the ladies went over to Stereo the other day and had a good old time. Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Yes.
So we'll be back over there, checking it over.
Okay. Good, because I almost deleted Stereo the other day. I almost deleted Stereo, so it's good that you kind of brought it up. I almost uninstalled it. I'm like, because we don't really fuck with Stereo. Go ahead, my bad.
You're fine, sweetheart. Did anybody throw a snowball at you, Sir King?
I didn't get that. I gotta update that. I know what you're talking about.
No. You gotta be down in the audience to throw it up at the people up on the I guess who's ever doing the live.
No, yes. I didn't get a snowball thrown at me. No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's down near where the fire, the hand clapping, and all that. That's the last little thing they just added to it was snowballs could be thrown at the host. But okay, I'm gonna let you guys carry on. I just wanted to let you know that us ladies
Well, thank you,
was
Auntie
over there
Donna.
the other day having a good time, having snowball fights and stuff. Okay.
Cool.
All right
Nice.
Thank
now.
you.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna step down. I hope I ain't got to come back up here. All right.
All right.
Oh my God.
Hunting.
Oh Lord.
I'm gonna step down.
Thank you, Miss Magnificent. Appreciate you. Thank you, Auntie Donna. I'm gonna play a Miss Magnificent clip real quick, and then we'll get into it. Thank you so much, Miss Magnificent.
Somebody ought to praise him in here.
Thank you, Miss Magnificent. Random, I haven't forgotten about you. I'm gonna play it at the right time, so don't worry. I got you. What's up, Lemon?
Yo, what up? What up? What up? What up? What's been popping?
Not much, really. Just released the body video for King Gingivitis. Yeah, so
Oh,
that's
hey, listen. The thing with his beef is so weird. Is for me, I never spoke to him before, so it's like having this beef with a person you never had a conversation with. It's like he just started talking shit about you, and then I kind of got looped into it, and then like it kind of became something. Then I started responding. Um, Now I only heard what he said on Spiller Boy channel, but I guess I just watched Slappy's live, and Slappy was going in on him and stuff like that. That was funny. Shout outs to you, Slappy, for having our back and saying what you said during your live. But I guess he went somewhere else to the Sassy show, and I guess he went in even harder. I didn't watch that one. You feel me?
I don't
Did
think
you
I
did
watched the one
you
either.
did you check it out?
No, I think the only
Oh
one I
wow.
saw was the one on James, and I think his channel. I think.
So what did we say that was so bad that got him on this tour? Like he
Because I just said he was ill prepared for the moment, and he started cursing out his chat and stuff like that, and all that. And I was just like, you want to
Yeah.
be something that you're not ready to be,
Yeah.
and it is. But he's also doing somebody else's work because you could tell on
Oh.
Treasure Lane's page, it was like he came up there with a set agenda to come after me. He was like, I just want to drag Sir King. And I was like, dude, you come up there like fixated on me like that. So I see what's going on. He's trying to suck James' testicles and have him approve of him and stuff like that. It's
But
a
I think it's
whole
more than that. I think it's like this Venge thing because I saw him on DKL panel on that Fuck Off Friday thing. He called in, or maybe he
well,
he hit
let
the
me
link. I'm not sure. And he
let
kind of
me you know how that
go ahead.
works, Lemon. You know how that works, Lemon. Come on. You know how that works. DKL, who has respect for him? He's still sucking on the other side of James Titty too. That man sit up there and
Oh,
got his old information put out on a behind the scenes conversation. I got no respect for DKL because he would never see James sit up here and said that he don't mind DKL getting cash apps because of him. Do you know how disrespectful that is? So he's saying that when he's on DKL's platform, the only reason people are giving DKL platform is because of him. I was like, I'm like, dude, this man clowning you in your own face, your own broadcast, your own channel. You would never stand up to him at all.
oh wow.
Sad,
When did that
sad.
happen?
It happened a couple weeks back. I would say I heard that. I couldn't believe it. I didn't do no commentary on it, but I was just like, wow. He said, of course, I know DKL is, getting cash apps off of my talent. I was like, what? But he takes his butt over there though. That's crazy.
So in your eyes, you don't feel like they're real friends. You don't feel like there's like any genuine friendship between them. You think it's fictitious? Like, how do you look at it?
It's DKL idolizes James for some reason. I don't know why. Like you've seen it. I mean, you've seen it on many occasions where James will sit there and clown DKL. He won't say nothing. Or James will sit there and say, stop it. Stop. Like he's his daddy. He said, I don't like Dutch's begging. I was like, it's a weird dynamic. So
Not stop all that goddamn begging.
yeah.
Nah,
No,
yeah.
Demon
Go
Soul,
ahead.
no, he's saying James is saying that he doesn't mind, being the catalyst of why DKL may get his cash apps. It's just weird. This dude has an over exaggerated importance of this. I never seen anything like that before. Mhm.
I mean, it can come off that way, but I feel like it's only probably presented that way is because probably by the support and push, people get. So maybe that's why it comes off that way. About like I know you mentioned that all all the time, so I'm all like maybe that's it. It's based on probably support and stuff like that.
Mm.
What do you think?
Mhm. I don't know. I mean,
But
no, but
listen,
I
the
don't
hat
think
is.
so. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I just don't understand how he feels he can
Now I was gonna say
control
the hat is
people.
beef with Ramen Noodle Neck. It's so bigger than like what it is, and I don't feel like y'all been on panels where y'all kind of like banked it out. So I kind of feel like
He came
how is the
for
beef?
me. He's been coming for me. He's been saying stuff like I didn't know who this dude was, and he
Yeah.
had all this pent up animosity. I think it started off in Bless Chat, and I'm like, "Who are you? I don't know you. Never heard of you." And they kept trying to push this dude on us, like they kept trying to push him and push him and push him. He's not organic by any means, shape, or form. He has to go and unite with all these other people, kiss their butt, so people can push him, share his lies, tell people, "Oh, go over there, drop their lie for him." It's just, and he's failed miserably. He's not gonna be able to live down that whole independent Lisa Tista interview. That was terrible. Then he said, "I'm not the beef sector, but your live is titled Conversations of the Beef Sector." What are you talking about? And then the same interview person that you're interviewing gives the information in the tea that people want over to Shaw Bradley. It's insane.
Wow.
It's insane. He dropped the
So
ball, bro.
I
He
I
dropped the
didn't
ball.
watch the full interview in its entirety, right? So was it true he was drinking box wine, or did they just say box wine? Like, where did that
I
come
don't
from?
know. He was sitting up there trying to be DJ Khaled, playing all these songs in the beginning, trying to get himself hyped. Talking about, "Oh my God, I can't believe it's 800 people in here and I'm sweating. Oh my God, let me go behind an avatar and hide." And then it was just terrible. And then he had like he wasn't interested in T stuff. It was just it
Yeah.
was. Then he had some road rage where he was just yelling at the chat, "Get out of here! Don't come over here!" And then I was like, "Wait, but who pushed your number? It was the beef sector that pushed your numbers. So why are you chewing out the people who are your main audience?"
Sound like box wine. That sound like box wine to me.
So,
That'll get you tripping and sweating. Cause somebody said it. Like, did anybody see him drink box wine? And why is the wine in a box anyways? Like, what's the purpose of that? Like, is it like I don't
I don't
understand.
know. I wasn't looking at. I wasn't looking at it intently.
But what blew my mind was he got mad based. I could see if they were well, they kind of were dragging him. They was like, you would have had it popping.
Mhm.
that that struck a nerve. He stopped the whole thing. And was like, hold on, let me address this comment real quick, and it was about you. I'm all like, you never supposed to let people see you sweat. Then after that, it went downhill. I guess people were asking questions he thought were stupid, but I don't feel like no question is really
Oh,
stupid. I feel like the
he,
question he got pissed off about, like how much money did Tista spend
mhm.
on Five Baby? I don't feel like that's a dumb question. Like,
No.
how much
he
did you
doesn't.
spend?
He doesn't know the history of this area, and he didn't know the importance of that question. That's why I say
Yeah.
you can't demand things and be ill prepared for the moment. And he was ill prepared for the moment. He didn't know a lot of stuff. He wants things. He's like a cake that you're rushing to bake and to take it out, and it's just not ready. And that's what it was. He wasn't ready for the moment because he ain't marinated yet. He ain't been
Yeah.
around to see enough. He ain't see Five Baby and Independent Lisa Tista's interaction and why that was such an important question. So seriously.
Yeah. So I didn't understand like why that question like trigger. It was like that's random. Like that's not a stupid question. And if you don't want to answer something, just don't answer. Just focus on the conversation you're having. And then he made it a point to say, this is just a conversation between Tisa and I. No, it's not. Not if you have it in publicly. It's open for the public. You know what I mean? So it was crazy to see him like pop off. But I definitely think liquor played a part of that. Uh,
Yeah, that was how he was able to keep his nerves down.
But yeah, he definitely fumbled the ball with that interview. In which he sobered up and he booty popped back and started apologizing to the people he offended because he knew he fucked up. Just like when the Rico shit popped off, he sobered up and booty popped to make amends with everybody else. So I get what you're talking about. He was gonna tell me, I'll do this whole expose on you. So tread lightly. I'm not treading shit. If you're not man enough to come over here and have a discussion or a conversation, fuck out of here. Like, go do your whole
Oh,
PowerPoint.
Lemon.
Go ahead.
That was the worst, Lemon. He told us to come hit his link on Friday. I'm like, are you out of your damn mind?
Wait. He want us
Yes.
today or
Yeah.
next week?
No. When he made that total tirade on Jen, he like, I would be live and I would drop the link and you guys. I was like, who are you, first of all? Second of all, if you dog out, we think we're going to take time out of our day to go to your platform to help it grow. Oh, you disillusioned. You don't know how this game works.
But see, why I entertained the other beefs is because I had discussions with him. Like, I knew them. Like, I don't know him. Like, he came out of nowhere. I knew he had beef with
Nowhere.
you. And I
Lemon,
asked you, I
he had
said,
no beef with me. He
not
did the Nola Rat gameplay. Start with Sir King because there is no collateral damage from when you do that, right? Because I'm not part of the go along, get along game. So he
okay.
tried to take that route. He tried to try to come at me. I saw him, you know, and he looked foolish doing it because I really didn't know who. I'm like, dude, I don't know you. That's why I call him
Yeah.
King Ramen Noodles because I'm like, who are you? I don't know you. You keep King Ro. What the fuck is that? It's like you are some kind of emperor that nobody knows of. Like really, like it was just weird.
Yeah, it was definitely weird. That's why when I remember when the shit first popped off, I said, did y'all get into it like on a panel or did y'all have a disagreement somewhere? Like, why is the energy like negative towards y'all? And I forgot what you said back then, in regards to y'all having a discussion or ever being on the panel at the same time. Because I didn't understand where the beef even started from. But I knew once I got introduced to him, he was like, he don't fuck with you. Then I stepped back and I said, okay, let me reassess. How did I see his page? I'm following Rico. Rico shared people lives out. I saw him on Rico's fucking when they share people shit out. I was like, okay, he do celebrity shit. He's not really beef sector shit. This is at the time he didn't do beef sector shit. But then by the time y'all started having beef, it was beef sector shit. So then I stepped back and said, who did he fuck with? And then I saw the crew and I was like, oh, okay, I get it. And
How they
everything made
gonna
sense
name
from
their
there.
stuff CSI? They can't figure out why that man climbed out of Brianna window and why that man stole her purse and gonna call themselves CSI. Lord,
Wait.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just
I
saying.
forget about that story every time. It's said it hits like it's the first time I'm ever hearing this story. Um, do they still do that shit?
I don't know. I really don't. I never watched one of them. I don't know.
Yeah, so I felt like the beef with him is kind of like one-sided because we don't. I can say I've never had a discussion or a conversation with him. I know I started getting brought into the commentary along his come up, and then he started taking shots. So of course I'm a respond back, but now he threatened like he's this major roaster. Nah, you might could doctor up some shit and present a PowerPoint presentation, but roasting, nah, you're not on my level. And if you are, you can click the link. We can definitely have a discussion. Because that's the type of time I'm on. Like I'm not on this. Wait for his response tomorrow. He's going to do X, Y. Like I don't got time for that shit. Like we either gonna have a discussion face to face. I mean, virtually, or not at all. Like he could do whatever on his page. I won't watch the shit. It'll just get me, more support. But go ahead. Look at all the other people that's done it. I'm still here. You gonna recycle some bullshit and try to represent it like it's new shit, but it ain't gonna work.
It's just fascinating. Not fascinating, but what kind of is weird is just that people be taking up the battles to impress other content creators that
That's hella
and
weird.
they're not even involved in what's going on. Like it's like you don't. Why are you doing this? Like They got you fighting out here, and they just sitting back. And then I wish you could listen to that live from the beginning to the end of when he was on. First, he was up there like
Which one? On
first
Spirit
James.
Boys?
Yeah.
I seen it. I seen it. I seen it in its entirety. Because what happened was he clicked the link, Spiller Boy gave him his moment. He put him on the screen by himself. Like it was like he was auditioning for a role for a movie. And I was like, this shit is even funnier because now he put him on a big screen. He's on cam. You can see how mad he was over some words. You that mad? We got you that bent out of shape and you showing it publicly. He saw those numbers. He jumped his skinny neck, big fucking air balloon head ass up there and started, going in. But it is what it is. I'm with the shits. You're never gonna silence me. Never.
Well, we got live footage of Brianna's date jumping out the window.
So he really escaped jumping out the window, or did he leave out the front door?
That he was doing a Rico coming in and coming out through the window.
And she put that out there?
Girl, I don't know why. She talked too much. That's when you don't have no content. You put your you literally put your foot in your mouth and then be mad when people use it against you. Like it's just weird. And apparently she was giving more information about her boyfriend today. I was like, okay. I didn't go listen, but I was like, see, that's why you get mad when people start regurgitating what you say, and then you lie and say, "Oh, why he talking about my man?" When you sit up there and told everybody about it. I don't care. So
yeah.
What's up, man?
So what's the current status with y'all beef? I mean, did she do a response? I know you proved your point. I saw that live where you responded back to it. Anything else happened since then?
No, not to my knowledge. No, I mean, you know how I feel about that. I felt that she was trying to sit up there and low key tell somebody not to come over here in front of everybody, but couldn't really publicly because she lied. That whole thing is a lie. What she said, like, oh, he didn't talk about my boyfriend the way he did. I think I told you the same thing. The only issue is that I never said that you sell anything on the internet because I would
You
never
never said
fathom,
that.
never said that. So,
So you felt like it was a setup for a person not to come over here. I already know what
yeah,
you're talking about. I'm following the break.
yeah,
Yeah. But I look at it like this, right? Listen, if a person moves that way, it's good. I know you're not sweating or you don't care, and I get what you're saying, but it's like, let it be. You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
I understand that, but I gotta see. The thing was, she sit up there. See, the thing is, it's a gender inequality over here. And when I say gender inequality, is that there's predominantly women. So when a woman goes and says that I'm saying these disparaging things about her, majority of the women are going to believe her because they don't think a woman can sit up there and make a lie like that, that
yeah.
slanderous, salacious, and then sit up here and say, you're just learning about the information when I had a conversation with you on panel through voice, not through chat. So you have to address that because then those narratives start to be formed about you, and then people start believing that stuff. Like to say that a woman is online selling herself, that's a very slanderous and salacious accusation. And it turned out to be not true. But do you think she'll apologize and issue a retraction? No, she won't. She'll go on and keep promoting about Bigo, Bigo, wherever it is, but continue to tell lies. She's a self-admitted liar, and she's the most dangerous. And even worse, she's like the bigger form of J.O. Wilson in the female version, right? She plays with God. She does. She's still talking about, oh, I'm godly. Oh, the church this, but you lie so much. It's just terrible. Like, you could provide entertainment without lying. And I could just imagine what she's like in real life. You lie. It's terrible. Sorry, I went off my little tangent, but
Nah, listen, it's all good. Because I was wondering what was going on with y'all beef. Yeah, I agree because she fucked up some of the things. Like I feel like she didn't have to like bend the truth. Like especially most of the times it was in regards to you. Soon as she heard something she believed that she wouldn't lie, she kind of put it out there, and people believe people's words, especially if it come from a certain person, right? And especially around that time. So like she was definitely like, oh, you're a messed up person. She was definitely like fucking up your name, smearing your name. So now all of a sudden you produce a clip of her. Now they're trying to say, oh, she was just trying to, be sarcastic and,
they always do that with
facetious.
her. Always do that.
When she was
Facetious is
saying
right.
X, Y, and Z. Facetious. Yeah, so I just think it's double standard because I feel like I can bring up numerous times she got the information wrong, went
Mm,
publicly about it, without even having a discussion with you, and her chat and shit was popping, and she didn't care if she was, defaming your name and stuff
but
like that.
I
There was
can't.
no um nothing there. You feel
She
me?
never stands in her shit.
Yeah.
Never. Anytime she gets caught in the crosshairs or something, what does it go to? Oh, I was just being facetious. Oh, I was just, joking. Like the same thing she did to Wisdom. Oh, I was just joking. I was being facetious. But she sat
Yeah.
there and said that man called her the N-word. Oh, he was about to. You don't know what that man was about to do. That's why I cannot stand that about her. She does not say, "Oh yeah, I messed up. I'm wrong." No, I was just joking. Everything's a damn joke when the heat is on her. Always a joke.
Yeah, I do feel like she's like her worst enemy in my opinion. I feel like she
Mhm.
could be better, but she chooses to just be like mediocre, like kind of like
Mm.
messy, but then hide her hands. But it's like, come on now, you do it so publicly. But people turn a blind eye to it, so I'm not surprised at all. Especially being over here watching people be like, "Oh, well, he's always doing X with you." But then if it's in regards to their faves, it's like it doesn't apply to them. I'm like, bullshit. Come on now.
Yeah.
And then I was definitely surprised with the highly favored savage shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, man, that was crazy.
That
I
was
didn't see that one coming. I did
unexpected.
not know you curtailed your lie based on her not liking an individual.
Sure
You
did.
stopped mentioning it. Why? But what did she? Okay, she
Because
wanted that. Go
because
ahead.
Kwani okay, so Kwani put out her put out her info, whatever. Dot was done. So anytime I would have Kwani on my
Oh,
platform, I can't stand her. So anybody, I appreciate their support. Those who communicate with me in the background, I'm very cognizant of what they don't like and what they do like. So I take those things into consideration. So those are the things I took into consideration regarding Kwani and how she did not like her. So when I would sometimes curtail my commentary about Kwani by the fact that okay, their history and so forth. But for her
yeah,
to do what she did to me, I'm like, are you serious? Oh, wow, really? Like I was just mystified that I never addressed her limit. So for her to do a post on Instagram about me and not have it saying that her person that she supports equally is wrong, and I'm more pissed off by the fact that she's over there caping for Brianna when I did nothing to Brianna except respect her wild buffalo ass. That's all I did. That's all I ever done to Brianna. And I told Brianna, stop coming at me. Because when I've had enough, I had enough. And you can't tell me when to stop. Now Brianna's like, why do you keep doing this? Because I told you I'm the kind of person. That's why I tell y'all, be careful who y'all dox and all this stuff. Because while y'all moved on, they stay fixated on you. And that's the same thing with Brianna. And I was thinking about that today. She intentionally tried to hurt my bag. When you sit up here and tell people, don't come to your live, and if I see you, here's like, I'm blocking you, you're messing with another content creator's monetary gain. When you're
yeah,
sitting up here trying to coordinate and dissuade people from hitting my link, and you're messing with my bag. So I take that and I did that today. I said, I could really come possessed and enraged because you fucking up my money. Just like you don't like nobody messing with your change, don't sit over here and think it's all cool to mess with mine. And don't let me come fixated on your ass. And right now, I'm fixated on your ass like a chihuahua on your big ass. So I
oh,
will stop when I feel like stopping, Brianna, because you took this shit way too far. And I told you to stop. You don't know what kind of person I am. I don't deal with disrespect well. Not online and not in my motherfucking life, right? I'm a very quiet person and I have levels. And I like, okay, you disrespect me, you disrespect me, and I don't say shit. But when I've had enough, you will know I had enough, and I've had enough. Stop fucking with people. You say people crazy on here, I might be one of the crazy people, to be honest with you. Because I'm a very nice person until you disrespect me in my face. And you yourself should be trying to gather all the nicest people in the world with the way you run around here looking. Okay? So why you want to say I telling me to stop, I won't stop until I feel like it. Because you intentionally came for my money, you intentionally came for my bag, and now you're coming for my reputation. So close your big mouth and keep eating the Whoppers before you come for me and try to slander my name again. All
Yeah.
right.
Nah, I feel you because when I heard her live and it was very short, she just, responded to you. She was all like, the way he disrespected me. And like you said, she was pausing and trying to think of stuff like you did that was so offensive and stuff like that, which you really didn't. Because everything you did, say to her on that live and that she pretty much repeated, y'all had a discussion about it publicly. So if she took any
Exactly.
offense, it should have been addressed at that moment,
Right.
not later on down the line. Or all of a sudden he say I'm selling. I'm tricking uh herself off on the internet and stuff. I'm like, what? You don't even. I've never heard you reference anybody selling anything of their body parts. So
Never.
where did she get that from?
I don't know. And I think that's part of it when you're lazy. Anybody that sends me a clip, I do my own research. I go back and listen for myself. So at the end of the day, my interpretation is my interpretation, not what somebody sent me. The people know who communicate with, I said, what is the
Yeah.
timestamp? Because I want to see what happened 2 minutes before, 2 minutes after. She lazy. She don't do that. She'll take what the people send there, believe it, and then go live about it. You know what I mean? And it's just crazy. And she
No,
get caught
yeah.
up that way. She gets caught up every time that way. Every time.
Right.
Every
And I don't want to make it seem like it's coming off as like we're hating. Nah, we're just bringing up general facts, based on what occurred. Especially because I've been there most of the time when most of the shit popped off, and I do believe y'all did have a cool rapport. I think a lot of people like the initial back
they
and
did.
forth in the
They
beginning, when it was organic. The shit was organic. And then it went left. It just went left. And ever
limit.
since it went left, it
It
never came back
it went
right.
left by her own choosing though. It
Yeah.
was so sad because she let people ruin something, got in her ear and ruined it. All the things she accused me of, I didn't do to her. Oh, you're part of the show. The first thing she'll call me to help. Now you pretend like you're so articulate and this and this, but you don't know what the help means. Come on now.
Yeah.
Right? So she let them put in her mind, oh, I'm for the show. Oh, he's with the show. They gonna
That
call
was crazy when they thought you was a part of the show, though. Like,
yeah.
come on now. Even when like 5A played a part in it, she was like, "Yeah, one of these people might be Sir King." I'm like, "Oh, hell no."
That was
It was
that was
crazy.
that was probably the weirdest thing to me. Weirdest thing. Did she apologize? No, she didn't apologize at all for that. They just lie. It's just lie. Lie, lie, lie.
Which I don't get because it's like, what? I'm trying to think. Like, what do you think that like shit just went so far left between y'all? Like, it was like a rap. Because I'm trying to think. I know it was the VS shit. You got pissed off about that. But something else happened like right after that. That kind of
She
made y'all
started
kind of
listening
go
to
left.
people. She started listening to people saying, "Oh, he's taking over your show. Oh, we don't want to see him." But their ass is miserable and they're not hitting the link themselves. We as content creators have to come on nightly with the challenge of producing content that keeps y'all engaged, right? And we were doing that. But she let those haters, because she has no backbone herself, sit up there and ruin something. It didn't have to go the way it did. And then she started trying to get disrespectful, right? And I was slow at the anger at that time. So in her life, she sees men that are slow to anger as weak. So she kept playing in my face and being disrespectful. I said, okay. And I told her, I said, Brianna, I'm grateful that you let me on your platform. Please stop doing this. Please stop doing this. And then she kept going and going and going. Then she set up here and try to sabotage my platform and tell people not to hit my link, right? Her sir, what is his name? Official Dingaling gonna try to conspire and go same time as I. It wasn't as if like, oh, I'm gonna go live, just because I feel like no, it was a whole plan of the
Oh
destruction.
shit. You and D Spot beefing again?
No, not to my knowledge.
Oh, okay, because you said think.
No, his name will always be, official Dingaling after he did with Rico. If you really want a Dingaling that
Oh,
bad, why don't you go pick up Bella? Why did you go pick up Bella? No, but you wanted some hot dog and then go to Five Guys and get a burger, then go into the restroom so you can keep sucking on the slong. No. Mm-mm.
oh,
Go get Bella. Go get Bella. When Bella need a place, you did go. But you travel miles and miles like you the American Red Cross to go get to pretend like you really wanted to go help Rico. Okay. Hmm.
well,
That's it.
damn.
Do you think Nika and Kiki never quit talking? Mm-hmm. That's a lot of lying. Mm-hmm.
I think what I didn't like pretty much was when people would come on your panel, they would interview them like, well, how did you feel about this when you were disrespected? Like, why do you keep going over there? Like, it was like a interrogation.
What do you mean?
Like when Dimples or anybody would hit your panel or
Yeah.
stuff like that, the
Mm-hmm.
aftermath, like when they would go
Right.
live, they'll be like, well, what Dimples would be like, I was disrespected at Avatar and they like, why do you keep, it would turn into a whole what happened and what he did to you. But then Dimples super chat Jay Wilson and he pretty much called her a prostitute.
Mm-hmm. It's a bunch of hypocrisy. It's just a bunch of hypocrisy. But you gotta
And you sent them
understand.
money. And he compliments you by saying, "Oh, have you been walking those streets with Natasha?"
Oh wow. Wow.
It was karma. It was paid. I thought it was funny because it's like, here
Mm.
you go, sending $20, trying to be seen on somebody's platform, and their response was, "Oh, you've been walking them streets," and this is coming from Jay Wilson. I thought it was pretty
Mm.
funny, because Dimples, she did a little damage, especially with the porn bomb and her tours of how she was treated so badly based on a person coming up with a picture. And here a whole person is calling you a streetwalker. You didn't come up there to go ham on him. At least let your voice be heard, but you want a porn bomb. Somebody who had no control over
And who was
somebody changing
nice?
their avatar
And
picture.
who was nice to her? That's the weirdest part about it, right? You know, that's the
Yeah.
weirdest part about it.
You
We
let
treat
Dimples
her.
come up drinking her drinks.
Yeah.
It was crazy. But it's just to show you, like, I think people do target you because, like you said, there's no repercussion. Like, if they fall out or have beef with you, there's no repercussions of falling out with other people. So that does
Mm-hmm.
play a part on, you know, some of people' actions towards you. I think so.
Oh, I totally agree with you. Totally agree with you. People are calculated into figuring out, okay, if I do this, who I got to deal with because of it, right? So that's how I feel. And I
And
just,
then what?
with that
Go
conversation,
ahead.
it's just causing me to reflect on where we were. We had a formula, right? We had a formula and
Yeah.
they hated it. So to the point where they themselves hated the formula, but they themselves copied it, right? Oh, he needs a panel. What Jay Wilson doing? Where everybody else a panel. But let me just say they destroyed some great fun because nobody did what we did, Lemon. To this day, what we did was pure entertainment. We had clips, we had things that go along with what people were saying. Ain't nobody doing that. They just hosted people talking. That's it. Nobody maneuvers the panel the way I maneuver it. Right? They just sit up there and they let the people talk, go at each other. No, well, they ruined a good thing. They seriously did. That was nothing but fun, and they just got jealous and they hate it. It's a shame.
Yeah. Hey, especially around the time when they tried to make the toilet flush
Oh my
situation like
god,
that.
it's promoting domestic abuse. I'm like, what? Are you serious? Or just a lady going in the toilet? Really? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. You feel me? I feel like one hand says like the sabotaging, the making it seem like they were victimized in the situation or being taken advantage of did play a part of people, participating. But I also feel like it's still a part of responsibility for the people who do participate to not be swayed so easily to not participate. It goes hand in hand. We're not kids. Nobody here is like 18. Most of us is, pushing into the almost a 30 realm and up. So I don't feel like I mean, if they're easily not, if they're easily swayed, that's on them. You know what I mean? So I don't feel
Mhm.
like I don't know. Like grown-ups should not be easily swayed by YouTubers. They be so enamored by these people, like they're stars or social.
But you
They're
gotta
not.
understand. Remember, I always tell you, Lemon, this is probably the place where people get the most acknowledgement in their life.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
you're right.
saying?
Yeah, yeah,
So if a YouTuber who's popular is paying them special attention. And oh shit, and then the chat interaction and the behind it adds up, where people look forward to this. What we provide is probably the highlight of a lot of people's day. It gives them a chance to escape
Oh,
from reality and, have some
yeah.
laughs and fun at the same time.
Okay. I mean, I could see that because I feel like
Mhm.
I've been acknowledged by all the people over here, and they didn't do nothing to me. I didn't feel like special or, oh my God, like I'm building a connection with this popping
But
YouTuber
that
over like that. It did nothing. Like it
but
was like a
that's
dud.
that's you but that's you living it. Some people don't have an outside life. Some people may be confined to the home, so it's everybody's has their different situation. So,
Yeah.
you know.
No, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're
Mhm.
saying. And then, yo, with Rhonda popping up on your live,
I
all
don't
the
even
fucking
know.
chaos.
I
What was
don't know
going on with
who.
that?
I don't know. I don't even know who she really is. But nah, mm-mm. It's just you can't tell me you've been on all these panels. You don't know how to conduct your applications or your gadgets in the background. Sorry, that's not gonna fly. So when they were saying she's trolling, I believe that because you just people that hop on a panel know how to maintain their devices. Now you can slip up in the beginning because you got the StreamYard and the YouTube working at the same time, but to have those many hiccups for that long, no, 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 no. So mm-mm.
So she was sent to troll.
I don't know. I don't. I don't try to figure out people's motives. I really don't because I don't know. I don't even know that lady. I just heard her name around. So I
Yo,
mean,
and it was crazy because the first time I ever heard of her was on Pizarro shit, and she was like, "Yeah, she got this beef with you." I'm all like, "What the fuck? Like, what do you be like?" She's like, "I'll never go over there. I'll never have a conversation with him. He was da da da." I'm all like, "What?" So you had a conversation with Rhonda before somewhere?
who me?
You
No, I never spoke to that lady before.
swear to God. I heard her on multiple platforms saying she had like beef with you. Like, I don't know. I promise that Rhonda chick, I know her.
Everybody got an issue with me. I don't know that lady. I don't know who she is. I don't even know her significance to this area. All I heard was Jay Wilson maybe cursing her out or something like that. That's it. I don't know who she is. To be honest, I don't.
Wow.
I don't. So
Wow. Because when she was on your platform, like, oh, he do know her. Maybe
no,
there is something y'all gonna have a discussion. I
no.
thought when I was watching live, like, oh, they finna, get into some things. Because she did say she told um DKL to bring you to his platform one day so she can have a discussion with you. So I thought y'all knew each other. I was like,
No.
oh, oh
I don't know
wow.
that lady. I don't know that lady.
Rhonda be trolling.
Mhm.
Wow, that's
I
crazy.
don't know that lady. Mm-mm.
And then the whole Dory situation. I know you're tired of the Dory
Mhm.
situation. Me too. I was definitely checked out, but it definitely played a big part of today's conversation. My only thing is like I get it, but she was kind of like too much ass kissing with like five. I don't like when people fall out with
Yeah.
people and then all of a sudden you like them. It's like, did you really like them and you were cool with these people? You couldn't express it, but that's weird to me as well. Or
She needs a home. She needs a
oh,
public home. She needs a public home. Right now she's homeless, right? You know what I'm saying? She's
yeah,
cool with I guess apparently she's cool with the alphabet man, but she needs she's in the midst of rebranding and publicizing herself. She has an attention addiction, right? And what we're doing right now is feeding that addiction. So she needs somewhere that's popular and where people can use her or where she could be a focal point, right? Independent Lisa Tisa's out of the way. So, this will be the opportune time for Dory to slide on in. So
kinda, but I feel like there's too much damage. Like she said a lot of, fuck shit about them. So like, how would you? Okay, so a person that
Fabe
went
said
so,
that's all
who?
cool. Fabe said
Huh?
that's fine.
So let me ask you: would you forgive somebody that kind of like went in on you for a long time and all of a sudden they kind of like fuck with you again? Like, would you
Yeah,
accept it if they
I
apologize
mean, a
publicly?
lot of people have gone in on me and come back and seen the light. So, you know, time heals wounds. I mean, in this game, you can't be holding grudges with people, right?
Yeah,
You just can't, because then you become irrelevant. So, but it depends. Some people will never come back from the depths of the hell that they put themselves in with me. So,
yeah.
but other people are just. It is the nature of us to roast and speak negatively at each other until it gets to a certain point. So
Yeah. So it's like a case by case situation with you, depending on
exactly.
how far shit went. Like
Mm,
let,
exactly.
let's see how far shit went. Okay, yeah, that's respectable.
Yeah.
Same here, because that's how I was starting off the new year. Like I saw you. Oh, I never got to say this. I saw you and fucking William have a
Mm,
whole discussion. That shit was crazy.
yep, it
Like
was crazy. He
so, like, where
he
do y'all
he
stand?
has an
Like,
attention addiction too.
oh,
No, he does. I mean, he came over here. Like I'm like, okay, you came over here what to say what he was saying that why do what he said why do certain things I don't know something he was saying and I'm like dude you just he has an attention addiction and he goes along where things are popular, right? He wants to be over here. I mean, even Bless Walker was a hater. Talking about, I don't know why he stayed over there so long. I'm like, yo, hating ass. But he has an attention addiction. He know I didn't do nothing to him. Let's just be honest. He knows that from day one.
yeah,
But he lies depending on the platform he's on. You know, he's another one sucking on the three titties of James. He's the third one. King Roman, Duchess, and William. He all, they all sucking on James' titty. So, you know, depending on where he's at, it's depending on what he says. So,
yeah, yeah. Because I was surprised when he hit the link. I was all like, oh wow, Williams on the link, and then it was y'all were kind of like hot and cold.
mm,
Y'all left off at a weird place. So I'm all like, where do you stand with him currently? Like,
he is very fickle. So it depends on the day. He's not consistent in his stance. So if there's people coming at me, he'll jump on the bandwagon with them. If there's nobody coming at me, then he'll be like, "Hey, I love you, Sir King," and I don't like people like that. I don't. I don't. There's too many of those people running around. So
yeah. Nah, I agree. I agree 100%. Like especially, as much as y'all went back and forth over nothing.
nothing,
Yeah, so yeah,
nothing.
it was cool to watch though. You know what I mean? Like I was definitely surprised. I gave him courage for even coming back over after he said, because when people say shit when they're mad, they don't necessarily mean it. So I knew he would possibly be back. Um, I haven't seen him back since, but he came back at least to have a discussion. And I could respect that more than Ramen Neck Noodle because
Mm.
I've never talked to him and he got all this mouth like he can do X, Y, and Z. And I feel like, come on, pull up. Like, at least have a discussion. Like,
I mean, don't fall for that. That is something you gotta understand how he came in the game. His
okay.
shit wasn't organic at all. He was looking for the easy way and the shortcut. And when you take the shortcut and the easy way, you got to sell your soul to people. And that's what he did. He sold his soul to take the shortcut. He didn't work his way. Look who's promoting him. Look who he had to answer to. He should have never had to answer to Lady Nika for what uh Rico said. That's his motherfucking channel. That's his platform. You think Lady Nika gonna sit over there and let you tell her what she could say and who she could say it with on her platform? No. But that's what happened when you sell your soul to people and seek the easy way. Yeah, you go, you sit in the chat, you talk with people, but he wanted the easy way to success, and you see what happened. He flopped on a major stage. He was not ready for that moment, and he would never be able to live that down unless he goes in another area and change his name. But you can't do that. You can't do that. That's not how you gotta earn your stripes. And he didn't know the history. You gotta be around here or at least do your due diligence to know the history and know how things are, interconnected. But for him to curse out his chat and say that stupid question, that was a very good question at that time because people want to know how much did you give to that lady? You sitting up there dropping, and this is the thing that kills me about it. He knew how much Tisa dropped back to back to back because he referenced it, but it was a dumb question for the audience to ask how much she gave in total. So it's just like you just made yourself kind of like a hypocrite and dog your audience out. So
I think what had happened was that Sir King comment hit him. Like he couldn't shake that shit. Like like when some fucked up shit get in your head and you can't really shake it, but then you continue on to do something that kind of like fucks with what you're doing. I feel like that comment because they was all like bored with it. They were all like, "Oh, well, SK would have been asking the questions and making it lit. And he like highlighted that comment, and then from there it kind of went downhill. So I do think
But that's
whoever wrote that comment
the truth is the truth, though. That's the truth. I wouldn't say he was playing patty cake. Oh, I didn't come here for that. We did, but you said you didn't come there for that, but you didn't ask her one time about her passion for fashion. You said, "Oh, we want to come here and get to know Tisa," but you didn't ask her about her passion for fashion. So you a damn lie. It's just like that's true. You would have put that interview, and I never asked Tisa for the interview, but I would have gotten an interview. Oh, y'all would have got the questions, and it would have been respectful. It would have been engaging. It would have been everything. But he's not ready. He thinks he's ready for something that he's not, and he failed miserably. Mhm. Anyway, he'll learn. Hopefully, you can't chew people out. I mean, you can chew out one particular person in the chat, but you can't go at the whole damn audience. People just get mad at that alone and leave, especially if you ain't got nothing to bring. So,
Yeah, I was honestly surprised. I didn't think he would, because he conduct himself on other shit. Like I feel like he interviewed a lot of um, content creators. This is a subscriber, and you got so flustered with your chat over a subscriber based on the chat participation in their questions they were asking you. But I've seen them do like Rico and Spill It Boy, Chocolate Bay, and whoever else he interviewed, and it was pretty chill. So I don't know why he let this one get to him. I don't get it. Maybe the numbers. Do the numbers make y'all feel away like when they're hella high? Like, how do you feel as a content creator when the numbers are extremely high?
you pay attention to it, but I don't know. See, this is the thing. You gotta have skin in the game. And he don't have a lot of skin in the game. So he was going to get it's like a rookie being in a championship game. They're gonna be frazzled. He
Yeah.
wasn't ready for the moment. I don't think the numbers should have shook him, but I guess if you see a chat flying by, maybe it would shake him. I mean, he was sitting up there about to give up. I can't see y'all questions. Y'all gonna have to put a color on it. I'm like, dude, get yourself together, man.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't prepared for this moment. But I feel like when you seek something out, you should be prepared for it, right? Like if I go hunt down somebody and then set them up for an interview, I should be ready for what I'm trying to present to the public, especially if I'm having a public discussion. Um, so yeah, I just felt like maybe how. Look, remember when he said it took him a fucking month or something to do that?
To get an interview and set it up, yeah.
He needed a month.
But the crazy part of Lemon is you don't have to look at the chat. So that was what got me. It was like, first of all, let's just say he was not prepared. It did not look like he had any prearranged questions. He was coming with questions off the cuff. That's good if you're that kind of person. But
Yeah.
he didn't have that skill set. And then he started looking at the chat for questions. And when he saw things he didn't like, he himself tarnished his own interview because those questions wound up causing him to treat Tisa a certain way to the point where he wasn't engaged any longer because of how he was being treated in the chat. So therefore, he started treating his guests poorly. And first of all, you can never flush your guest. It wasn't as if he was defending his guest, and pushed her off to the side to defend her. He was defending himself. And that's the epitome of disrespect when a guest comes to your platform and you just push them to the side. That was, I was like, wow, okay. So,
yeah, it was definitely interesting to watch. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I was looking in the chat to see like what was so crazy, like what was so like triggering. I saw your name. He highlighted the comment. I was like, okay, boom. And then like other people, they started going in once they saw he was getting flustered, and I was all like, oh, this ain't looking too good. You feel me? Like, why are you so But if he been drinking boxed wine, you feel me? That they say that's low shelf liquor, so that'll have you tripping out, and sweating.
Yeah, he was I mean, he came to me on honesty.
Yeah.
You got to be careful who you come at when you first come in the game. And he could have been neutral, but he felt that he needed to link up with certain people, and they probably put him on an assignment, or he probably made the assignment on his own.
But that's whack. That's whack because I feel like even if you want to be cool, like let's say he did want to align himself with X, Y, and Z, but he can drop because they say go where you want to. It's no control. It's no cult. what's the big deal? Why not be aligned with them, but still, be cordial with a person that doesn't have beef with you? Like, why ignite beef if there's no beef between y'all?
Well, maybe somebody told me he had to put in work.
Oh,
So,
you
you
gotta
know what
put
I
in
mean?
work.
Yeah.
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 To showing you down. That's crazy. So again, let's rewind time. You and Triple, like, where are y'all at? Did he do a response video? Are y'all cool? Are y'all not cool? Did he hear your video? Did y'all have like a discussion? Like, are y'all not cool? Like, where y'all stand?
I think Triple sees what we all see, right? And I think he had to be given the binoculars to see it, right? That's why I dissected that video the way I did. Because Brianna only put that video out as what? A beacon call for him to see or for him to hear. And I'm like, nah, don't play that game. Don't play that game, Brianna. Let's expose you for being the liar that you are. You had a conversation about with me about the comments you said that you just learned about. You're a liar. So hopefully he saw that and then moves the way he thinks he should move. But that was just a control tactic. So what's up, love Blake? How you doing? Good to see you. So
Oh wow.
mhm.
That's crazy. Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes
That's all
I
love.
shake my head. I'll be like, are we adults over here or not? Like, it's weird, but I just
No.
go with the flow. It's very I get it. People like who they like. They're gonna fuck with who they want to fuck with. I get it. I don't give a fuck. I can't change your mind. I don't give and I'm not trying to. So I just let it be, what it's gonna be, between anybody. Because we could say X, Y, and
Yeah,
Z,
but
but go ahead.
it's different though because these people talk behind the scenes. So I say this: it's a lot of paranoia on here because you don't know who's talking to who. So when you see that somebody's on someone's panel, then it automatically comes in the mind. Oh, they must be talking behind the scenes and they must be sharing what I'm sharing. That's what
Yeah.
and that's what I think her situation was. Oh shit, he's on his panel. Oh my god, he's my best friend. You know, so that's all that was.
Wow.
Because
That's crazy. I mean,
you don't know who's talking to who or what they're saying. And I think that is
yeah.
the you hear all this. Oh, what is it? Recorded phone calls. Recorded phone calls. I don't talk to nobody on no damn phone. Like, why are y'all talking to people on the motherfucking phone? Like, damn.
Yeah, that was crazy. And I feel like with the Dory situation, I do agree with the general public uh by like if she was going in on all these said content creators, I do feel like it does take a conversation for this to happen. You know what I mean?
Mhm,
I can go on a rant, don't get me wrong, and you not say nothing. That's not what I'm
mhm,
saying. But I do feel like there was participation amongst all of them. I don't know to what degree, but I know that she wasn't the only one going in on these said people. I feel like
but
everybody did because
I
people do
think
that. It's offline. Go ahead.
I agree. No, I agree. I agree with you. I think Dory just talks to talk though, Lennon. And she don't feel
What do
that
you
way.
mean talk to talk? She does. She's from Chicago or New York?
Shit, I don't know.
Cause her and Five A was like 77th Street. I'm like, where's 77th Street? Like,
Then she said because she said she went. Remember, she was up here and said DePaul. Was it DePaul?
yeah.
It's a Ivy League school. So DePaul's in Chicago. She probably went to school in DePaul.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, DePaul's in Chicago.
Because they
But
were
that was a
making it seem
weird
like she was
thing.
from Chicago. Go ahead.
So what they trying to play? She talking about something about the All Star game. The All Star game is in Cleveland. So
I, it was weird. It was
yeah.
like, and I hate when people do this. They'll fall out with somebody and then run to the person they talk the most shit about and give them like the biggest praise, and it don't hit the same because it's like, wait, you just said all this shit. Now she's a queen. How is Leah doing? We're going to the All-Star games. I apologize to QB. They're mad because I'm over here. It was. I don't like
I
that
don't
kind of
think.
move.
I think
That's
she.
fake to me.
I think she um popped herself. I don't think she knew what an All Star game was. To be honest with you, she thought the All
Why do you
Star
say
game
that?
because I think she thought the All Star game was in Chicago when it's not. It's close to Chicago, it's in Ohio, but I think she was doing too much talking. You know what I mean? Caught up and got
Yeah.
herself caught up because we know Fabi ain't going to no damn Cleveland. Yeah, for no All-Star game. And what? She ain't mentioned no All-Star game on next year. So it's
I
just
I didn't hear 5A talk about it, but she was all like, and remember we talked about the All-Star thing. We talked about like she was trying to make it seem like they've been talking already versus like it's something she just brought up randomly right now at the spirit of the moment. It was like something like, oh, made it seem like they've been already in communication. Does that make sense? Like,
yeah.
remember I
Dory,
mentioned
Dory's a chitter chatter. And what I mean by chitter chatter, she just chit and chat so much that she talks more than she really is or what she's really doing. You know,
yeah.
it's something that's happened, y'all. From when she first came on the street, was messing with Jay Wilson and bought him tickets to whatever that game or something, to where she is now.
What do
There's
you
been
mean? Like, what's
yeah,
changed?
there's been a major deterioration, and I think she said she has some kind of medical ailment, but there also been a major deterioration. Maybe I don't know who she is. Maybe that's how I feel. Because she doing too much. You give 10K to a stranger? That
But
person must
was
have had a
it given to them at
soft
once?
spot. Nah, she said between her and her husband. So I don't think it's all at once. But that must have been a sob story.
So is she broke or do she got money? On one hand, I hear she don't got money. On another hand, I hear she do. Like, what is the truth? Did she really send all this money?
Right,
Was it
Pusha
backed
T.
up with receipts? Like, how do we know she really
No,
sent 11K to somebody?
that's true. That's true because it's been confirmed by multiple sources. And then on top of that, if you know Lady Nika mad, then you know it already happened. 'Cause Lady Nika was supposed to get that 10K. So not Lady Detroit. So and you know how Nika is about that money. That's my money. She was mad about that whole video I made about her. You making money off of me. I'm making money off of you. Okay. All right, you making money off. That's my money. How oh my god. I was like, how you gonna say that I'm making money off of you and I didn't even show you? Oh Lord. Oh
Okay,
Lord.
help me out. How
Yeah.
was Lady Nika supposed to get the 11K or however much K? How was she supposed to get it? And then it ended up in the friend's hand. Like, what happened?
Okay, so it's like, how can I explain to you? It's like, let's say, what can I say? Let's say we know Tyler Perry, right? And I introduce you to Tyler Perry, and then Tyler Perry gives you 10K. I'm like, and then I'm like, oh hell no, how let me get 10K? I should have gotten the 10K. I know Tyler Perry, you know? That's the situation. So she bad because she introduced Dory to Lady Detroit. So she feels that, oh hell no, why did I introduce this broad to the person that took my 10K? If I cut her out and told her all my sad stories, then I would have gotten the 10K. Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, that's why she mad.
All right. Hold on, let me put on my serious face.
Yeah, that's why she mad. I told you, y'all know how Nika is about money. Anything that she see, she think it's her. Anything, anything.
So she introduced. Yo, this shit is funny as fuck because I was trying to bring in the connection. Like, what is everybody so mad about? But I get it now. Like, she introduced like two people, and then from her introducing two people, that friend ended up sending the other friend that she introduced him to together the money versus her. Wow.
Sweet chariot,
Nika thinks the money is hers, but it's Lady Detroit. wish the 10K was hers, but it's not. Because Lady Troy took a chariot from Diamond Dory with the money. And now she got no money.
Children are dying.
So that's what Lady Nika sounds like every time she has to come online.
But
And
here's what I'm confused at. She going in and she's like so sad and she's like bringing up this big issue. Like, y'all don't understand. My channel was attacked. I was down for 7 days. They tried to off
7
me
days.
And get my whole shit done. So I won't have a channel no more. But it didn't happen. I appealed it. I'm like, okay, I get it. You were only down 7 days though. But
7
then I heard
days.
she popped up with a backup page and was making buku money. So it was technically like a win-win plus Cash App. So it was like, what's going on?
I don't know.
What are you doing?
Ungrateful. Ungrateful. She one of the people that be like, oh, win $1 million and be like, damn, I could have won more. What? Like you broke and you complain that you won $1 million and you mad because you could have. That's what that.
I was listening. She was like, y'all don't understand. They were trying to do X, they were trying to do Y, and they were trying to do Z, and I was like, but it didn't. They weren't successful. They only hit. She was like, "Yo, they hit me with so many different things." I'm all like, "Okay," but she was like, "But I appealed it, and they only got me for 7 days down." I'm all like, "Okay, that's cool. That's nothing." Most people get longer.
Yeah.
So
depending on
what is 7 days equivalent on YouTube? I don't get a YouTube check, so I don't know what's a week down for y'all.
Nothing. You don't even know. I mean, you really don't even know. 7 days. You don't know because you could be doing when you come back. She could have had a get out of jail party and could have made up for the 7 days. You know what I mean? It's just get out of YouTube
party.
jail. Don't how they be, oh, he said she's in jail. No, get out of YouTube jail part.
Yeah, YouTube jail. Yeah, of course. Like,
yeah,
I get what you mean though. We got to be specific over here, or they'll be like, he said you
jail. So
But yeah, you're right. Hey, that's a good plug. She didn't even think of that. She could have did a YouTube at a jail party and made up for the loss of the 7 days. But yeah, I was listening to it. I was trying to find. I'm like, let me just ask SK about the being down for a week. Like, how much money do you lose for a week?
It's no set. It's no set. It's I can't give you an answer.
Okay.
Like if I could say, okay, well, if it was some maybe a longer duration, yeah, but a week ain't nothing because you got what 3 other weeks in a month to get your stuff straight. So, yeah.
Yeah, and then I think she had Bless up there trying to elbow her and give her support about like the stress she was under during those 7 days of her main channel being down. I was all like, maybe this is deep shit. I don't know. But you're making it seem like shit. You still got 3 more weeks. You can still perform good and still make your quarter, pretty much.
Yeah, it's a lot of games people play on here. It's a lot of games people play. I mean, and she got the network. She got the get along game to share her stuff. Like, what are you complaining about? Just use it as an opportunity to grow and expand your other page. It's just, I don't know, the ungrateful $1 million syndrome. That's how I feel.
Yeah. And I'm surprised with nobody in a go along, get along gang kind of like fuck with you, like at least a little bit. That would show like there's no kind of malice intent between the parties. But when I look at who they cool with and I see like they have an issue with you, I'm all like, oh, all this makes sense now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they have a leader, so and they want to stay in his good graces.
I put people individually, like, so when I look at Noodle Neck, I don't align Noodle Neck with Spiller Boy. I just don't. I align him with who I met him with in the shit talking he was doing before being on Spiller Boy channel. And that's been like the Breeze, the Pizarros, the Lady Nikas, the Bless Watkins. These are people you all had, Dutcher Kelly Love. These are people you all had kind of like beef with or an issue with to an extent.
You gotta understand though, people start doing some fuck ass shit when he comes around. when they start saying, "Oh, I gotta get in," good graces with, the bald headed Ninja Turtle. It happens every time. DKL and I didn't have no issue. Then he started with some that F ish when the bald headed Ninja Turtle come around. So that's the common denominator. To be honest with you,
Oh,
you just gotta sit back and look at how things rock and roll. And I see that. I think things would be different if he wasn't sitting over here trying to control every damn body, and everybody didn't feel like they needed him to get where they wanted to go. But that's how people feel. Like he's a motherfucking stamp of approval or something. I don't know. But has he been on Vogue? I mean, has he been on American Top Model? Next Top Model? No. Has he been on RuPaul's Drag Race? No. So I don't understand it. I'm still mystified. And then he's sitting up there calling his women supporters some of the most heinous names ever. I'm just flabbergasted. It's just like, I don't know, did this dude create a cure? I'm still lost. Nobody can give me an answer. Mm. So, but it is what it
yikes!
is. No, but I've just seen the common denominator. I just seen it. I just seen it. So it is what it is. Like King Ramen Noodles probably ain't got no issue with me, but he's got people in his ear telling him to have an issue, right?
That's the shit I don't like because I feel like um that's weird. Uh, at least I want to have a moment where like we argued on this panel, or this is why you feel this way. I don't know him, and
No.
then he was like telling me to
No.
tread lightly. I don't do what you got to do. How about
Mm.
that? You do what you got to do. I'm gonna do what I got to do, but you do you. Uh, but I'm surely gonna show you that nothing you do is gonna rock my world at all, because it's gonna be regurgitated bullshit. It's nothing new. And if you look into my real life, you're gonna see I'm doing pretty good for myself at my age. So I'm not really worried about anything he can do towards me. That's why when I heard his threat, it was empty. I
Mm.
checked in. I said, it
Mm.
was empty.
Yeah, well,
He don't have nothing.
he was trying to press
He was
that.
like, oh,
He just,
okay, James, I'm done. I'm all
yeah.
like, bitch,
I was
this
like,
ain't no
what?
motherfucking audition.
I know, right?
And cut.
He
I'm
trying to
done,
press
James.
daddy. Daddy, I'm done. I done did
I
your
was
work.
like,
Mm. Lift up your shirt
what?
so I can suck the nipple. I was like, you dude. Killing him,
I've
don't even
had
like
enough.
you.
This box wine is wearing off. Stop drinking box wine. Let me tell you, let me give you a tip. Since you like to drink box wine, now when you go into stores, anything that you can grab yourself, it's not really that good for you. You need top shelf shit. You know that shit when you go into stores and you can't access it because you have to either get a person to unlock the sliding glass or they got to get it from the top shelf. Get the top shelf shit. That'll get you lit in the right way. Stop getting that
Oh,
bottom shelf
he
box
need to do
wine that you
everything
could pick up
sober.
yourself and go check out. That's not a good look. So
He
just giving
needs
you
to
some
do
advice.
everything sober.
Yeah.
He don't even do nothing under the influence. Because you see how he flipped out on them people? He's an angry drunk. Lord have mercy. Don't start messing with him and get him drunk. He'll probably bust you in the head with a bottle. You see how he went angry on those people? That spoke volumes.
Hey, he gave his best performance on Spill It Boy channel when he gave him the main screen and he got his moment to address us. But so when he said did he say the ladies in Avatar Nation or what? Like
He
who was
said those.
bitches?
He's pretty much talking about them.
Oh hell
Yeah.
no.
Mhm.
See, so my shit was good. I forgot what I even said until you played the clip. I'm like, what did I say about him? I kind of forgot,
You call
but
him a lollipop head something.
a blow pop.
Lollipop head. Oh
But yeah.
Lord, damn. But why? I'm sorry. Somebody sent me something in the background. Why?
Oh Lord.
Sorry, I'll
What
do
happened?
it. Why? Let me know somebody's channel got hit. But why? Hopefully you respond back. But why? Sorry, I know you're like, damn, why he talking like that? But why? Why? Which y'all that's taking people content, y'all better gotta know the rules. Gotta know the rules.
Somebody channel over here got hit, or
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
a cross-sectionalist. Sectionalist.
who?
Someone that goes back and forth. I'll let you know. Why? Why? Oh Lord. All right, anything else, Lemon? But why? I don't know why I'm saying it like that. But.
I was waiting. I thought you was finna write something in the back chat. That's why I
Nah,
was so
oh,
quiet.
I'll let you know in the back chat.
Yeah, that's why I was all.
But don't say
That's why I
nothing
was
on here because
quiet.
that
Nah, I
person
won't.
will get mad at
I
me.
won't say nothing. Yeah,
But
of course.
why? I don't. Oh, child. That make you shut your whole shit down. All right. Sorry. There, you see it? Sorry, y'all.
But why?
Exactly. Now you know why I said that.
Why though? Like, I want to know the why.
Somebody might be petty. You gotta be careful with people using people's stuff. You know what I mean? People may be petty.
So
People
how does that work? Like, I thought y'all can use
just
shit as long as it's
nah.
1846. Is it what is 96?
Nah, that shit don't matter. That 1976 thing, that
Oh,
don't matter.
1970.
That thing don't matter, man. You take somebody's stuff and you ain't flipped it, reverse it, screwed it, and all that other stuff, because they want timestamps and they want links. That's why you better chop it up better than a chef, because they try to come for you.
So okay, so what happened with that person's channel? Like, what does that mean? Like, are they down
I
90
don't know.
days? Are they?
The verdict is still out. Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. But
Mm-hmm.
what about that other page that's similar? Have
What
you
you
heard
mean?
anything? Have you heard anything
Oh, I
from them?
don't know. No, I ain't heard. They.
Yeah.
I, I put my foot on their neck. I told them. It's just weird. It's just like if you gonna use people's stuff, stop. You can't disrespect people. Well, y'all ain't say, well, you're a big ass hypocrite. You just use somebody's stuff. Well, I know how to flip it, reverse it, and bake it. So, and if I get hit, I get hit. I don't care. But you ain't coming after me. But hopefully, I fell within the scope of the exemptions of the rule of 1976. So, mhm. So
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm all like, that's crazy. Like,
you just can't take somebody clip from beginning to end and don't like, even if you put in music behind it, it's just got to be different in scope and stuff, you know.
yeah, I'm shocked. I'm a little shocked because what's your rapport with that page? Like, is it like,
I don't care because they ain't never really came for me like that. The thing that happened with that other page, they were being disrespectful. Oh, and my shit didn't marinate. They didn't allow my stuff to marinate. It was just the whole scope of that. Just like my biggest principle is just respect. Don't disrespect me. You can say what you want to say. You can have an opinion, but don't disrespect me and stuff like that. So
no, yeah, I totally agree with you 100%. Yeah, I ain't heard much from that page. That's why I asked. I'm all like, well,
oh,
what's going on with
they don't showcase me no more. I'm like, good.
that? Good. Like, okay, fuck out of here.
I
Like,
mean,
you didn't
I'm
ask
better
for it
now
anyways.
than I was before. Before I used to be a tyrant because I just felt like a lot of people was using my shit to disrespect me in the process. But over time, you get to understand, like, people may need that to catapult themselves to get where they want to go, and that's totally fine. But if they're like putting like stuff that disrespectful in the title, no, I'm not fool with that. You know, you know, it's a case by case scenario.
Am I
You
tripping?
know, this is an area of cannibalism. We all got to eat off each other. So
My headphones going in and out. Let me come back in and come back out or
that's
whatever.
fine. That's
All
fine.
right.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Anybody else got any other questions while we wait for Lemon to come back? So that's all I pretty much got to say. I mean, to be honest, I hope there's another storyline that forms besides Diamond Dory because I'm kind of tired of Diamond Dory. No offense to Diamond Dory, I probably do. She's probably happy about what's going on with her because this is probably the most attention. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird stuff. Um, Other than that, and I don't think that Jay Wilson's going to drop anything, and I don't think Dory's going to drop anything and stuff. But that's a good lesson, and be careful what you accept for people. To be honest with you, because I know Jay Wilson. Well, Diamond Dory gave Jay Wilson some tickets to some game or something like that. So I don't know. And that's why he believed that she was a lawyer. So yeah.
Hey, Diamond Dory was a sponsor. I heard she sponsored what's Jay Wilson shit called? Whatever it was
The
called.
Rider
Whatever
lives on.
that event. I heard she like sponsored like over like $500.
But that's why y'all gotta be careful how y'all. I'm not gonna say y'all, but just be careful because y'all don't know if people dope dealers. And I'm not saying that Dory is, but you don't know where they're getting that money from, and you just gonna be involved in. If who knows what's legit and what's not, but you
But
might wind up with the FBI knocking on your door.
but that's okay in a sense because listen, if let's say she was a dope dealer or a kingpin or whatever she queen pin, uh, and she sent money to you or whatever, as long as there's no dealings or evidence that shows that you had any participation or knowing that of her activities, you'll be fine. Like you can't help where the money come from. I don't want to I don't want to encourage it, but I just want to be real.
Have
Like
you seen how many people set people up for the okie doke in order not to really snitch on the real person? Oh yeah, yeah. Lemon knew everything about it. He knew what time, the money was coming in, when the shipment was coming in. He was my right hand man. And you'd be like, I didn't know a damn thing. And the police be like, yeah, right, sure. Why did she send you $100,000? So you gotta be careful with people how they set you up in order for them to escape the wrath of the real people that they don't want to F up and have go to jail. They'll put that shit on you quick. So that's a life lesson, Lemon. To be honest, that's some real life shit.
no, I hear you. Cause I was gonna say something goofy, but uh but yeah, I heard that because 5A was all like, I ate some of the food that you bought for the that you sponsored at the party. Like I ate some of the shit, so I was like, oh shit, you're aware of her, you know,
But
contribute to his gathering or whatever it was. I don't know
yeah,
what it was.
but at the time, our area was pretty new,
Hmm.
so we weren't seasoned to the shenanigans that people play. Like a lot of us were still naive to the fact that people, when they did so, they were actually doing it out of the kindness maybe of their heart. And at the time, she was going around saying she was a big Willie baller and attorney. And over here, I think I was having this conversation with somebody today. I was like, if you come over here in this area and you're able to shell out money, people are gonna believe anything. You could say you were once Obama's aide, his best friend, Oprah Winfrey. If you got the money to prove it, people will believe it. And I think that was a situation where she could sit up here and spin any kind of narrative that she wanted because she was coming through as if she was. So
Yeah.
mhm.
Nah, yeah, I agree. Because the way she presented herself when we first met her, shit, I was all like, maybe she is. Let me give her the benefit of the doubt. She was like, yeah, I'll email you all my credentials when you confronted her. I was all like, okay, it seems legit. Other people has backed this
Mhm.
story up. So I just believe that, I believe the hype. But over time, I felt
Right.
like when you brought up important things like what kind of like lawyer would be this involved, in the beef sector, and she's always kind of connected to a scandal.
Let me
Like it
tell you
was.
something. What was key to me is anybody who was of academic, let's say prominence, but of deep academic knowledge knows what the Ivy League schools are. You know that pretty much. And
Yeah.
for her to say that DePaul was one, nah, nah, you ain't who you say you are. Okay,
So you knew right then and there.
right. Mhm.
Wow.
You know that if you're academically inclined, right? Because the thing is, when you go for the LSAT, you're trying to see what schools you want to apply to so that your resume, your law credentials stand out. And that's something she should have known, but she did. I'm not knocking her for that, but I guess she's a persona, right? And maybe
Yeah.
I don't know, like I said, maybe she was an attorney at one point and maybe got disbarred, but I don't think so. I think she might have been a clerk because there's certain
But
ways you speak that she's not speaking, you know? So.
yeah, she do sometimes to me talking cursive, even though she's just
Cursive.
speaking. Yeah, even though she's just speaking, regular, like she'll go from like a regular sentence to like some cold talk. I'm like, what? This is GF75 6. I'm like, what?
Mm,
Like it. I get lost just listening to her sometimes, but the way she presents it is believable. So I'll be like, huh?
right,
And then
right,
the people she's having a discussion with, they go along with the bullshit. So I'm like, am I misinformed?
right.
Do I need to go Google some shit? Like I
But
be
you know what I'm
listening to her
saying?
like,
Lemon, you know what I'm saying? Lemon, remember we had that talk one day, back time when we got off the live, and I told you that. I ain't told nobody that. I didn't tell nobody that except you, Lemon. Nobody knows that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm down for you like that, Lemon. Oh, I'm like, where is this coming from? And I think she be having imaginary conversations and stuff. Like, and then that's what she did with Fabe. And then Fabe had to play along. So you're like,
that's what I'm
oh,
saying. That's what I'm saying. That's why I be like, are they playing along and I'm just not in on a joke? Because I listen, I get lost. I'm like, what? This is a defense of this. I'd be like, what? Where is she going? Like, I get lost. So I'll be like,
what was that
is she a
cartoon she
lawyer?
mentioned today? What was that cartoon she mentioned something like a cartoon with Fabe or something. Like,
Um,
I forgot what it was. It was
was it a
something.
cartoon or was it like that fucking reference of the fucking Three Ninja shit?
Yeah, so yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Three Ninja with Mr. Miyagi?
Yes, that. What the
Okay.
hell? I'm like, what? Wax on, wax off? Y'all getting the wax? What? What, y'all making plans to get a Brazilian wax? What is going on, Mr. Miyagi?
Yeah, she was all looking like she was like the ninja, and 5A was like Mr. Miyagi, and she's here to learn from her. I'm like, what is? It's so
Oh,
weird, man.
yeah.
This
What
shit is
the
weird.
hell? Mr. Miyagi on the reverse side. I'm like, what? Oh,
You can't make this shit up.
you cannot make this shit up. These crazy personalities around here. Oh my god.
It was too much ass kissing. Like, listen, I get it. What she should have done was when she came up there, like, listen, I know I said horrible shit about you and your peoples, and I want to apologize. Maybe got an apology in return and just ironed it from there. But to start, like, giving her roses, like, you're the queen and they're jealous. It's like now you can see the light because you fell out with all these said individuals. I don't like people that move like that. It does something to me. Like, I don't like it.
Mm. I
And then I
want to
don't
know
like the people
QB
that
feel
all of a
though.
sudden that's boom. That's it. That's what I want to know. Dead ass. Cause
Because
he pops up
remember,
in her
yeah.
shit.
Oh, really? Okay.
Where you been?
Hmm?
I said,
I don't watch that, man. I don't watch Dory.
not Dory, fool. I'm talking about like where's QB been? Like I haven't seen him in like five bit
Oh,
chat in like a minute. Like it's been like since people been speculating. Like I ain't seen him drop down. Like he normally drops down to let his presence be known. Like, but this can be a build up for a comeback. So, maybe that's what it is.
mm, I don't know, man. I mean, the big question. I'm not like I said. I don't want them to separate, but how long is he gonna keep sitting under her feathers? Like, when is he
But
gonna
I
be
don't
out?
think he do though.
Uh,
I don't
maybe
like,
not as the
and I
show is
and I
over.
I, I, I beef with him. Nah, not even with the show being gone. I
Exactly.
always feel like 5A, what she did was so different from what he did. Um,
Mm,
and I looked at them as individuals. I know y'all might see
I
them differently because
disagree.
y'all saw.
I disagree, them because and I'm not saying you have to agree with
Go
me,
ahead.
but if that
No,
was the
no.
case, then he would have stayed friends with Tracy D, which he wanted to do. But he was looking at the opportunity that would be lost if he separated himself from 5A. You see what I'm saying? That whole thing, who do I run to or
I
something?
feel like I understood his position because, like, I was in a similar position. You know what I mean? Like, but you have to choose. You really do. There's no, especially in a heated moment, like niggas is watching you. Like, you're either gonna choose left or you're gonna choose right. Make the right decision and stick with that shit and stand in that shit. And I feel like I did make the right decision. I'm so glad that I didn't rock with who was trying to reel me in with the bullshit. You know what I mean? So I do feel like in those times, it is a moment you really do
His
have to make
ass
the
ain't
right
nowhere to
decision.
be seen.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
um, it just shows you how hard this game is. To be honest with you, right? A lot of people come, but do they stay? Can you withstand people attacking you and keep on.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's just a lot of people have come and more people have left.
But I don't think he's gone because of the fuck shit. Because I feel like he he heard it all, like from coffee cans to.
No, what I'm saying is it's hard to sustain, right? Right? He came on here thought he was gonna be popping. Let's just be honest and have a consistent presence, and that's not the case because it's hard. It really
So is he flopping?
Are we talking about the same person?
Yes.
Is he flopping? Yeah, you flop it if you don't. I mean, people obviously this ain't real life, right? So people come and go, right? But his motive was to have something. To me, if you do all the shit that he did, it meant that you wanted to have a consistent presence, right? But look at what he built his platform off of. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but why is that a hindrance? Because I feel like if anything, isn't that kind of like him kind of like moving strategically? Like he could have thought his dream was big, but maybe not that big in actuality, that he needs to kind of co-support of a friendship that he built, with somebody in Chicago. You don't think so?
I'm confused who you talking about. Who we talking about? Right in the back chat. I mean, the back chat. I'm confused. We talking about QB now or what? Wait. Oh, I think he's typing. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Trying to see if we come through with the answer.
Can you hear me? What the fuck? My signal. What the fuck?
Yeah, you cut out, then. Uh-oh. I guess Lemon will be back. In case you missed the video of the premiere, we had a premiere earlier. We're going to run it one more time while we wait for Lemon to come back. All right, this is the premiere that we had today.
I'm going to tell you this, Sir King. Sir King would have had this shit popping. I'm going to tell you this, Sir King. Sir King would have had this shit popping. Sir King would have had this shit popping. Sir King would have had this shit popping.
Sir King.
Trying to make me come out of my body over some shit that ain't about me? Fuck y'all. Coming out of my fucking body. Coming out of my fucking body. Coming out of my fucking body. I don't like you, bitch. Coming out of my fucking body. The fuck? I'm sick of this shit all fucking ready. You can leave. If you got a fucking problem, you can leave and hit the dislike and unsubscribe on your fucking way out. Little bitch. The fuck, bitch? You got me fucked up, ho. Ho, you don't know me like that, bitch. Now, you got one more time to do it. And guess what I'm gonna do? Oh, bitch, it's stalking, it's harassing, you're coming for me, bitch. I'm gonna flip that fucking channel down. And I don't like you, bitch. I don't like this shit. This is not my attitude.
This is not my attitude. This is not my attitude. You big ass baby. Always complaining, always crying. This is not my attitude. This is not my attitude.
Whack, you got them little bitches in the chat talking shit about me. None of them can't see me on their fucking best day. Whack, you got them little bitches in the chat talking shit about me. None of them can't see me on their fucking best day. And Lemon, yo, trade ass, you better tread fucking lightly, ho. Cause I'll come for your ass next, you little.
Oh, hell no. Old skinny neck, blow pop head motherfucker.
You bitch, you think I don't? Nigga, I'm well connected. I will fuck you up and fuck him. You talking about a roundhouse kick? No, I'ma slap the fuck out of both of you. Ain't no kicking over here, bitch. Nah.
Nigga look like a whole fucking human praying mantis. Have the nerve to sit there and talk shit about us. Fuck out of here, you fucking clown, you big head, skinny neck motherfucker.
Don't get you, bitch. Now you take that shit, you chop this shit up and put it on your fucking channel. Now this is the shit I want you to put on, not the other shit, bitch. You do this shit right here and watch how I get down, fucking bitch. I don't like this shit. This is not my attitude. Coming out of my fucking body. I don't like this shit. This is not my attitude.
This is not my attitude. This is not my attitude.
I don't like shit. This is not my attitude.
Old skinny neck, blow pop head motherfucker.
You big ass crying baby. Don't you ever come for the king. Stay in your place and stop sucking on James' titty.
Sir King.
All right, and we're back.
Now, Blow Pop Head is up right now doing an expose as we speak. You gonna have him up a couple days. He gonna present this whole expose. So you already know. So I'm already ready for it. But this
No,
is what I
no,
want out of the
no.
whole situation.
Mhm.
Pull up. Like we need to have. There need to be like every person I pretty much have beef with. We've been on the panel together. So this is my first never being on the panel with the person and having this random ass beef. So it's very kind of like I don't know the formula with this shit because I don't do uploads and PowerPoints and
Lemon, I
that's
honestly feel somebody told him to put in work. Lemon, you want to have a conversation, and don't take this the wrong way, but there's no conversation to be had. You know what I
but
mean? Because
it is
there's
because I feel
no
like it's not a
he's
conversation. It could be either it's gonna go left or it's gonna go right. You know.
but he's doing this. He probably don't have no animosity towards us. We did nothing to this man. The same thing with the Nola Rat. Why didn't the Nola Rat come after us? He told you because he just wanted to get his name out there. I didn't do nothing to the Nola Rat. He started coming for me. Same thing with King Ramen Noodles. They
How do you
started
feel
picking.
about him popping back up, trying to get unblocked, and was like, "Oh, I'll tell you after you unblock me," and I
When
don't
was
want to.
this?
This was today on Nika's shit. You didn't watch it?
No, I didn't watch that.
What? See, this is what I mean. Like, I'll do the work, but sometimes it doesn't align.
Dude, I'm out here creating content and shit. I can't watch
I
everybody.
know. I get what you mean. It was
I can't
early. It
watch.
was early. I thought you know would have seen it because he popped
No,
up
I really
randomly.
cannot stand to watch Nika with that why. I mean, her just save the children voice. I just can't. I just can't.
Can we get
Yo.
another clip of you doing that to the?
Hail to my channel. I forgave him. No, it's like Nika, come on. I just can't. I just can't.
Yeah,
And
he
then
popped back up.
yeah.
Trying to I'll tell you who was behind the mass flagging of your page, but unblock me and I'll text it to you. I'm all like, what the fuck? Like
But he be lying at the same time, though. He be lying. Ain't that messed up though? Like how close? Okay, this may be a little bit messy, but how
oh
close
Lord.
Kimmy was to Kiki's child, but now they falling out. So do you think Kimmy is still talking to Kiki's child? You
Wait,
see
wait,
what I'm
wait,
saying?
wait, 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 wait. Hold on, Holiday. Let's rewind. Let's rewind, Holiday. They fell out?
Who Kiki and Kimmy?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it came out that those tapes, right? That she was talking bad about him and stuff. On that ZX put out, I guess. That
I,
she
I,
know.
I didn't I didn't watch ZX. See, that's where I was cut off. The shit I saw was Diamond Dory based. It was not. I missed that chapter. So okay, so they're not cool no more.
Not to my knowledge. I don't
Oh
know.
wow.
I may be wrong. I don't know.
Ask the
Last
chat. Shit, they watch. They be
last
watching
I heard,
anyway.
they weren't cool. Like she said some disparaging things about him. So
Like what? What did she say?
well, just like the one time I was trying to think exactly what was said. That he
This is
lied.
new news. This is new news. Well, we know that nigga lied. He said he lied. He's a liar. We know that.
They're good. Okay, y'all say they good. Okay, they said they good now. But didn't this wait? But then when she talked bad about him on the tapes though, that don't matter. These people over here, anyway, they said they good. Mm,
What?
mm.
So okay,
Kiki
okay, they're
was on
good.
her panel licking ass since then. Oh, of course. Just like he said he liked to do in real life. Anyway.
Yeah, so she launched her channel and is doing good. Like big up to her. I always thought she could be a content creator over here. Um, so do you think that's why they made up because she's
Mm,
doing good? Because if you're looking at it from
yeah.
a perspective of they fell
Mhm.
out based on these recordings that was dropped, but with these recordings is like it only seems like there's only one guilty party, and that's Dory. You feel me? Like, did Kimmy have any guilt to this shit, or is she just there, just listening? Like, what's going on? Like, I haven't listened to no
I don't know.
recordings, so
I didn't listen to that
I
intently.
wasn't that invested. I
Right.
don't know who Raw B Privilege is.
Mm,
Kimmy's one of my least favorite people on YouTube, and
ooh.
then Dory. Is she a lawyer? Is she not? I don't know. So I was like, I wasn't really that interested, but I just listened because I know we might discuss it. That's it. Based on that, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I'm kind of tired of it anyway. But
It's gonna pass.
Mhm. Yeah. So we'll
I
see.
think the new shit is gonna be like, well, Five Babe already mentioned that she's not gonna go to Bigo because she has a life outside of YouTube and shit, and Bigo would take up too much of her time. So
A
yeah.
life outside of YouTube. Mm.
Of course, we will hope so, right? You will want everybody to have some kind of outside extracurricular activities outside of YouTube.
We know that life doesn't involve the show, right?
Oh, okay. Last question.
I'm just
So is the
saying.
show done? Where is Bama
Nah.
Girl? And
Yeah.
what's up with Jay Wilson and Rebel beefing the way they were earlier? I did my homework. I made sure I was in
You did do
chats.
your homework. Yeah, you
I
did.
did my homework. I want to make sure I knew everything. Niggas and
So
like,
tell us
he
about
don't
the
know
rebel
nothing.
and tell us about the rebel and Jay Wilson situation.
Well, Rebel did a live allegedly where he addressed the Tracy and Jay Wilson situation, and he was giving his perspective basically on the whole situation. But from Jay Wilson's perspective, it's been like Rebel's been MIA, not really doing YouTube, and all of a sudden, he have this riff with Tracy, and he kinds of chime in and give his unsolicited opinion or advice on the situation, and he kind of like trolled him through the whole chat. Like Rebel pulled up on him during a live and was just there, and they were just going back and forth like it was like tennis. You feel me? Like no party was winning because Rebel was like, nah, actually this. Like when he said something crazy, it was like back and forth. It was just I didn't know. I didn't watch Rebels live to know what Rebel said to Jay Wilson or about him. So I was just going off the chat and what Rebel was saying and then what Jay Wilson was saying. So it's just like tennis, you feel me?
Yeah.
You
Well,
don't know nothing about it at all?
no,
Like I'm surprised. Like
no, I just, the thing that really bothered me. I tried to listen. Let me just be honest with you. I tried listening to Jay Wilson the other day, and he was going in on Tim Blaine. Now, I could give two shits about Tim Blaine because he got mad at me because I put bottom as a thumbnail, and he got mad, thought I was talking about his booty hole. So I don't give a damn about him no more. But anyway, what really kind of got me upset about that whole situation was that he's just talking about that man like God can't sit up here and take his house the next day. And that really bothered me because he plays with the Lord. Now he's saying he's not an ordained priest or ordained minister, but
yo,
still
what's that about? What does that mean? Like, so he
he
lied
didn't
about
take
being a
I
pastor?
don't no. Well, that's a good question. I mean, that's a good yeah. I don't know because he calls himself Pastor what? Dr. J. Wilson. He plays with I don't know. That's the thing. He plays with God. So pretty much he's saying, yeah, he has a doctorate in what? Divinity of ministry, whatever that is. So it's like he studied, but he's not an actual ordained. He didn't take a vow, I guess you would say.
Okay,
So,
okay.
you know, you know. So mm, he still played with the Lord, I feel too much. But the reason I have an issue is he was just going in on that man. And I know Tim Blaine, his whole story. I mean, I don't know his whole story, but that situation like that, he just I feel like Jay Wilson is putting himself in a spot where he's testing the universe to take his shit. You see what I'm saying? Like he keeps I know people who brag about all they got, one day
Yeah,
they lose it, you know? And I just feel like, bro, you gotta you're not using your blessings to help people. You're using your blessings to mock and degrade and to rub it in other people's faces of what you got and why they don't have it. You know?
yeah. Yeah,
And
he
I
was
just
dragging Rico earlier in his chat about his lifestyle and stuff like that, and said Tracy's the least of your problem. You're like a hot mess outside of Tracy. So like, I was like, damn, like,
mm,
give him some encouraging words. We know Rico's a, wild card, but he should know how Rico move, So
yeah.
he play into it and he drags them. But I can't tell people how to
But
fight.
but see that's the thing though. When's the last this living? When's the time you heard them say if you study hard like I do, then you can have this? I never hear him say that.
I never heard him say that. And if he
Right.
did say it, I wasn't there.
Right. Or
So
he's there says, Rico, if you get yourself on the right path, you can have what I have. It's not too late. He don't never say that. That's why I have an issue. You know?
Yeah, I think the only thing he said he told Rico was check about something about some a college he applied to and that he can get some loans or something. Well, something about that,
He
something
was
with
saying
Rico, and he was
Rico went to like some for profit university that was the government that they didn't have to pay the school could be was deemed predatory. So Puerto Rico was like, yeah. Tell Rico that you don't have those back because the government with or saw like I said, predatory and stuff.
you're breaking up.
He's
You
done it.
sounding
Yeah,
like
I got
robotic.
refresh.
All right. Well, shit, that's been crazy, to watch on the YouTube streets. I did my homework, y'all. I was going in and out these lives today, trying to, catch a little bit of this, catch a little bit of that, just so I'm aware or abreast to some of the situations. I wasn't fully aware because there was so much going on that I didn't take notes to previously. So I was just catching, bits and pieces on what was going on the YouTube streets over here currently, just so I know a little something, something. But I don't know the whole shit. It's too much. It's too long. Maybe if it was shorter, straight to the point, I'll know a little bit more. But I only know just a little bit. You feel me? But it's been crazy on these streets. Definitely have. It says he has become very nasty, very mean. Who became very nasty and very mean? DVD. This is I don't see the bracket. He's being a homeowner. Oh yeah. I mean, being a homeowner is a good thing. It's something to brag about. Um, especially over here. I feel like there's not a lot of homeowners. Maybe that is a title to, you know, flex in this area. So I ain't mad at it at all. OJ Wilson. Oh, yeah, I noticed that recently. I think that's kind of like why I was able to watch his content is because he's been being very like uh more direct versus trying to like put up a shield on who he really is. So I kind of feel like what he's showing us is kind of like his real side, like he don't give a fuck no more. So I kind of more appreciate that than a facade, like trying to act like a perfect person and holier than thou kind of person. So yeah, he boastfully speaks about. Oh yeah. Oh, thank you, Ron. Shout out to Ron. Ron, I know you being in the middle, you know. Uh on it. I know you don't really hit links, but you be on platform to platform. You moderate for different people. So I love to hear your opinion on this whole situation. I pay attention to Jay Wilson to like an extent. I watch him mm, every blue moon just to catch, if it's something going on. But I try to like watch other people just so I know what's going on.
Okay,
To hear him cuss,
sorry
it
about
was
that, y'all.
best and the worst of the world. To hear Jay Wilson cuss, to me, I wasn't surprised. I feel like we're all human. I feel like we all cuss despite how religious we try to present ourselves. So I'm not surprised when anybody curse. Um, yeah, despite their backgrounds or how y'all view them, I know that he was like a pastor or, whatever position he plays in the church world. Um, so if he did slip up and curse, it wouldn't be mind blowing to me.
Well, I mean, when he sat up there and called Kwani a hoe and a
Oh,
bitch, I mean, that really caught a lot of people off guard, right? Because that was the antithesis of the way he moved on these streets. So to see him get frazzled like that, and I do
wait,
think about it.
he called her a hoe in the B word?
Yeah,
What the fuck?
yeah, you did. I got the audio of that too, but I can't find it. Like I'm on my mobile device because I'm doing maintenance. But yeah, sorry, yeah, a lot of people
Oh
were
wow.
shocked. But that's why
Yeah,
they
I
say
guess I'm
keep
just
the
not
faith
that
of man.
surprised when I hear people kind of break outside of their characters, whether they smoke weed or smoke cigarettes outside of who the people view them as non-smokers or people who don't curse, that's super religious. Like if they break character and I catch them in a moment of not them being themselves, to me, that's not the biggest deal. But it blows some of these people head back. Like I think when they heard Jay Wilson curse, like they were really surprised like he speaks like that. But what's your take on it?
Because his persona is not of someone that moves that way. So when you hear them and it flows off their tongue, you be like, damn. So it was a facade the whole time. I was really following you because I was thinking you were of the cloth and a certain restraint. So I think it shocks a lot of people because a lot of people do put their hope and faith and favor in a lot of their content creators. So Jay Wilson may be an inspiration for those who are trying to do right and trying to stay on the right path. Zabe may be for people who want to laugh like a chipmunk and have a wig line and a butterfly on their butt. So it's just people try to relate to different things and stuff like that. So but I do think a lot of people try to take Jay Wilson seriously because they may want to get the material possessions that he possesses. Right? He says he's educated, so they may try to seek to get education because they see what he has. You know. Mhm.
No, yeah, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
Right. Sure.
Yeah, I just think, when people look at these YouTubers, they do get enamored with them. And like you said, like having that connection with them, they do feel like a part of them. So I don't know. It's just weird. Like I, looking at the people over here, right? And I see the numbers, I see the who get the views and stuff. I'm never enamored with them. Like to me, they're just a person that is popping for them, but not to that statute of like even like a celebrity status. Like I get what you mean, like how people be so obsessed with these people, but I don't get it. I don't get it.
But
Dead
Lemon,
ass.
no disrespect to you though, but you're in like the co-host role, right? The focus is on you. Whereas when the focus is on a content creator, you're getting that interaction. You're getting told how your persona or who you are is inspiring and changing people. So, and then you see,
Yeah.
oh wow, I really am touching people a lot. I really am doing this. And that's, how that start. People are looking at you as a deviation from their normal day or to escape what they got going on in their life. So, you know, you gotta be in that spotlight in that position. And you're in it somewhat, but not to the full extent as some of these other content creators.
Yeah. No, I hear what you're saying. I definitely do. Because at first, when I first came, when I first came, it was funner. It was, it was back and forth. It was light. But then, as I kind of got more familiar with the area, I started to see the plots, the moves, all that kind of stuff. I didn't really pay attention like that when you're just a regular subscriber, especially me. So yeah, I was definitely surprised as much as I know now because I don't pay attention to those small details and shit like that. But you're making a point. I get what you're saying.
Right. Yeah. And I feel Fabi was thriving because she doesn't have any serious competition yet. You know, so a lot of women. I'm just saying. Well, I do feel there's some threats coming up, but I feel like a lot of women may want to embody maybe Fabi's physique, her persona, and stuff like that. That's why they follow her. Or maybe her sense of humor. Uh, so everybody has their
Nah, but you
reason.
said competent, like so that you feel like there's currently content creators that's baking that's going to kind of like potentially sprout up. That's going to be competition.
Mm. VS was her competition, right? Like, let's just be honest. If VS was still around, Fabe would probably not. She would be around, but not as visible as she is now.
Wow.
Let's be 100, right? Actually, 100. It took that whole situation for 5A to be where she is now. That was not the case. That was not the case.
I wasn't here, so I
I know,
gotta
but
go based on
mm,
what you're telling me right now. But yeah, okay, so that's crazy. Damn. So
yeah,
does
no,
any they messy over here? Like, so when is Homegirl supposed to be like released and able to kind of like be able to fuck with the internet again?
I don't
Like, does
know. I
anybody
don't.
know
I don't
that?
know if
Is
she would ever want to come back, right? Because these people are very debaucherous, right? You know how many
yeah,
when she come back, how many people are going to be falsely emailing, calling the district attorney and lying on that lady? You know what I mean?
yeah.
You know what I mean? Just because she said that you don't leave her alone, she's going to do something. People are messy. I mean, look what they did to Bella. Imagine what they'll do to her. So it's just
Yo, the fact that I still see Bella or Free the Cat or Rico's cat, that's crazy that people really make pages about like what's currently going on
yeah, they do.
like and
They
Bella's
do.
still being talked about. Like we're talking about Bella right now. But like
Well, we really never had a cat become a character that we could see, in real time. Yeah.
bro, I think what I'm more upset with is he had to go to court about this shit. So let me understand this. Who called the cop like how,
You would never know. You would never know. You would never know. It could be. You know what's the effed up part about it? Lennon? It could be one of his own day ones. Because they themselves want drama. That's how crazy the game is. Someone up in his face, his supporters could have, one of them could have called. Right?
yeah.
Especially if they were a cat lover. They may love Rico, but they may love cats more. So it's just it's a crazy game.
Yeah, I was shocked that he had to go to court based on the whole uh, cat situation. I'm
But
like, what
what did the
is this shit
detective tell
real?
him? What did the detective? I mean, not detective. What did the cop tell him? He said, "We got video evidence, and we got calls. If no video evidence presented itself, the court would not have bothered with that."
But
You
that's
know?
kind of fucked up to know that if you watch the video, yeah, Bella, what's the cat name? Snowfella. Snowfella did kind of pop off first, but then Rico kind of slapped back. You feel me? But that's it. It didn't go no further. So for people to heavily call to the fact that he had to go to court for a cat,
Well,
that's
humans lie. Humans lie. Humans embellish. You know what I mean? And they let the courts decide. That's the effed up part about it. So
that's fucked.
he probably showed
Damn,
there like that. He slapped the cat across the room. For all we know. So,
that's
mhm.
fucked up. Yeah, that was crazy to know. So yeah, I hear what you're saying with the whole BS situation about coming back, especially with how this area is ran and they call in high volumes too. Like especially if they, you're a threat.
Let
Don't
me
want
just
her.
go on record to say that 5A money would be VS's money. That's what I would say.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I would say. Mhm.
So she wouldn't be. But what are the tables? So no matter what would have been going on, she couldn't be supreme with her being around.
No,
Damn.
because it's just I don't know what it is, but women, I don't know, certain women have a strong hold on other women, and VS had that stronghold. 5A don't possess that. Like VS would say, we need to raise 1,000 in a day, and 1,000 will be raised that damn day. You get what I'm saying? 5A doesn't possess that. And that's the truth. It's not a hater. It's not me being biased. The truth is, and I just feel that's the God's honest truth. And that's what frustrates me is because you're not all that because you weren't that when this person was around. You know.
Yeah. And on the flip side, I know a lot of people say, "Well, when does this person come back?" Hell, I even said it. But when I think about it, I'm like, why would a person want to come back over here that kind of fuck with
Right.
their real life,
Yeah.
in a real way, you know?
Hmm.
So
That's
the
true.
anticipations for this person to come back to an area that kind of fucked with
But
her real life would be like, kind of
but
like robbing the same bank again, you know?
but it would no. Well, could be highly lucrative for her.
It could
Highly,
be.
yeah.
Okay, but she would have to be in the guidelines of not violating shit that can get her back in trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if she's probation free, then I don't think they would. If she could, if she satisfy all the requirements, then I don't think she would be, and worry of that. And I think she knows how to move now. You know, well, she did lose. Damn, she did lose her job based on YouTube too.
What? What do you mean? What happened?
Yeah, she's sitting up there talking about my boss loves me. My boss loves me. And they called her job too. My boss loves me, and I'm like, okay. And the next thing we know, she was at home. So
Why? What happened?
that
The
should have
people
been her
call?
warning. I think she showed her gun on air at work because she was the security guard or something. And and then I don't know. And then she like pulled it out or something. Maybe issued a threat. I'm not sure. And then I guess some people knew where she worked. They let her job know. You know.
Wow. Wow. And then
And
she was never seen at
I
that
don't think
job no
she.
more.
No, I don't think she knew how hiring manager works. Hiring manager will tell you everything's okay while they getting stuff to get you out the door. So while they were sitting up there telling, "Oh, my job loves me, my job," yeah, they were getting ready to get her out the door. So, yeah, she
Man,
got
all this
Wiley a
shit is crazy.
vehicle. Yeah, she got Wiley a vehicle.
Wow.
That's why I can't stand Wiley for when he want to trash us because this area was the one that put him in a vehicle and off the bus. So when he wants to like negate us and talk bad about us, we help with his real life living expenses. So.
I miss all the good shit.
Uh,
Cause most of the drama that pops up over here is very like, we either want it or not. It's not like so juicy that we have to watch it. It's so good. For at least for me. I'd be like, especially lately.
Yeah, man. Back then it was more creativity, man. Like people were doing skits. Heidi was doing skits. People were doing skits. Really, really epitomizing creativity and content creation. Now we got people talking about they giving people checks and recording calls as content. It's different. It's different. It's sad when you sit back and you reflect on it. You're like, damn. Instead of getting better, we got worse. You know, nobody do no skit no more. You know what I mean? Nobody.
Well,
You
they
know,
say Rita still do skits. Do you watch her skits?
well, not really. Rita fell off too with the skit game. She used to own the skit game, but then that stopped. Then they were harassing her too. Yeah,
What do you mean she fell off? How do you fall off from doing something that you do? Like, you
it's
either
just
do it or you don't.
man. She used to. I don't know. It's just like when you're new to something, your energy's in it, and you haven't been tainted by the game. Because I think she's tainted by the game now. I saw that other skit she did. I'm like, okay, what is this? And I clicked off. I'm serious. It wasn't that Rita. You know what I mean? Yeah. 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 Did they call her? Did they call it CPS on Rita 18,000 times? 18,000 times CPS is visiting Rita because Baby J is crying. I'm like, come on, y'all, leave that lady alone. Like,
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. The moment it kind of touch your real life, it is crazy. It is beyond YouTube at that point for me.
And then to know that Rick Reed was up there trolling Rita, and now they best of friend. It's like, what? Wait, he was trolling Rita, what, Freddy's dog? Like, it's that's one person I'm like, how the hell did you get to where you at? Like, he started as a troll, and now he's like the beef sector thug that everybody loves. Like, it's like, and then he doing what? Donuts around the Atlanta parking lot. Like, he gonna pull up. What? I'm like,
I always wonder what would have happened had he pulled up,
Homeboy didn't even get out the car. And Jay Wilson did again. Called it and said he gonna call the cops.
He's lying.
Well, he come in here. I'm like, oh.
Wait. So you're saying that Jay Wilson said that he gonna call the cops if
he a cop calling fool, dog. That's how he fight.
Wow. Yeah, so I want to know what would have popped off had he, pulled up to them on the set. They all said they was outside waiting for him. So, I want to know what would have happened. Like, who would have been calling the cops? Who would have been throwing bowls? Like, what would have happened?
Thank you, Austin. I don't think that would. He didn't even get out the car. That was the sad part about it. He just drove around like he looking for.
But what are y'all implying? Are y'all implying that he could have pulled up, but he didn't pull up, or what are you saying?
He fake pulled up. He drove around, stopped at the light, then pulled into the parking lot, didn't get out, nothing. Like, he didn't even fake it till you make it. He could have got out the car, got out, didn't go nowhere, walked around the car, could have just gotten out, like, stood about the car, and then went back in. He didn't do nothing. He just drove around the parking lot. That's all he did. I just
he drove around the parking lot of where they were at?
Yeah, the hotel.
So where were they at?
They were at a hotel.
So why didn't they see him driving around?
Because they were in the lobby.
Oh.
Yeah. It's one of those like lobbies. I don't think you could like really see what's going on in the parking lot until like you stepped out.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't. That would have been hella funny had he parked. You feel me? And pulled up to the lobby. That would have been.
We got security up in here. We'll get And I don't think Rick Reed wanted to really like fight, but Rick Reed like to pose imposter. So
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
This is like my first incident with him, and them talking about him pulling up type situation during the Atlanta taping. So yeah, and then I heard something about the Flow situation, that's about it.
The Flow situation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, remember with the Flow, her peoples and her went out there to Atlanta.
Oh yeah, I think. I wonder if she had that baby. Did she have that baby?
I don't know. I'm following her. You feel me? But I don't know. I don't know. Haven't been keeping up, so I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe. I think so. I think I heard somebody say something she did. I think so. But yeah, man, all this shit been crazy. Like, I'm just gonna want to see what's gonna, happen from here. I feel you on the whole Diamond Dory situation. I'm pretty much exhausted with that as well.
Mm-hmm.
I do feel like all participants with her, you just as guilty as her, because it takes people to tangle, especially if y'all talking shit about different people on YouTube. Her screaming that she's Babe Nation, I don't really understand that. And I'm kind of waiting to see what QB's going to say because he's kind of been quiet for a minute, and that's can either be a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah, I just think that she's trying to weasel her way into a visible platform because she's not on Jay Wilson. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
it's a calculated move on her part. And I hope they see that. But Friday's probably looking at the dollars, to be honest with you.
But she kept saying she's playing the game, so she kept telling Dory, like, we're playing the game. Like,
Right.
You
But
might be
did
on my. Go ahead.
you hear the audience ask her a question about? I'm not gonna
About.
mention. I'm not gonna mention her name.
Oh,
Yeah. What's that? They
that
asked her, what's that
yeah,
again? Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
That was that. I was like, oh shit. That's yeah. Um,
there's a
I don't
game
know.
to an extent, but like I say, it's crazy how real life and entertainment is intertwined in this. So that's why I hate when they say it's a game, but y'all up here doxing people's real life and kids and job and stuff like that. That's not a game. That's a deadly game. So I hate when they say that, you know.
Yeah.
So,
No, I feel you. I feel you 100% on that. The whole doxing and pulling up people's shit, and I kind of felt like with the whole Tracy shit situation, I felt like it shouldn't have been done today, because she
mm-hmm,
was kind of like on her side to an extent, but then I feel like where one left was when she was like she was scared because Tracy was trying to make it seem like she was ready for that action. However, when she thought you were somebody else, she did a whole expose and pulling up pictures and living situations on who she thought you were, in the
mm-hmm,
same breath. So I didn't feel that same compassion for her. Although most of the dates that 5A pulled was from like 2020, and then
mm-hmm.
the dates went younger and younger. But she did the same thing to you. So I didn't have that same compassion for her because nah, you don't get no pass because it's your turn and your shit's being exposed. Like, nah, you expose people. You thought
Mm-hmm.
Sir King was Zill, so you pulled up all his shit and you put it on big screen. So it was like karma to me. So I didn't really care. I was like, whatever. Bye, babe, doxing again. Here she goes.
Well, that's what
What
I'm
can we
saying.
do?
Don't expect people to have compassion for you when it's your turn and when it's your stuff. You
Yeah.
know, 'cause,
Yep.
like I told him earlier, I said, just with that doxing stuff, y'all may have moved on, but the person that y'all dox may be fixated on you, maybe fixated on you forever. You know,
Yep.
and stuff that you don't play with. You know, just like Brianna's complaining about, oh, when I'm gonna stop. I told you to leave me alone, and you kept going on. So I stop when I want to stop. So that's how it is.
I feel like y'all beef gonna go on a little bit longer. You feel me? But
She'll
yeah,
stop
I
being
feel you because
disrespectful. You
yeah,
know.
and there was times where we really was like not even mentioning her, and somebody give her some new news, and
Hmm.
she'll reignite beef. We're like, what the fuck? Like,
Hmm.
so yeah, I get why you pressing the gas. Uh, it might come with the fact that other people might not fuck with you because they're alliance with other people, but
But
that comes with the territory.
you gotta, and I rarely have this happen to me, but
Yeah,
there are a lot of people like chatters and supporters who intentionally start shit just to start shit. So they'll intentionally give a content creator bad information, hoping that that person will go off of it, and then cause chaos.
but why? Like, just
Because
to
they're
keep
bored. They're
shit going?
bored. Yeah, right.
Okay,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. People intentionally do it. And I see it countless of times. Yeah.
And people fall for it. They pretty much take the bait.
Mm-hmm. Because
Wow.
they can't wrap their head around that somebody would just purposely give them bad information to start shit, and they do. They put their own little sauce on it, and then people bite on it and go with it. You grow up quick dealing with the personalities. This stuff has affected my real life and how I deal with people, and for the better. I don't take no bullshit no more. So yeah.
So you like, in a sense that I wouldn't say you like, because that's a strong word. But through the experiences that you had on here, it's made you a stronger person in your everyday life, pretty much.
I wouldn't say a stronger person. I would say it opened up my eyes quicker, because I don't deal with these kind of people in my real life, to be honest with you. But when I do deal with them, it's no like, oh well, let me, give them the benefit of the doubt. Like, nah, I've seen this shit before. And I see what they're trying to do, and or when people are playing in your face. I'm more alert now of when people are playing in my face and how to shut that shit down. You know what I mean? So, to be honest with you, so.
It made you more abreast to the bullshit.
Right.
You can peep the fuckery ahead of time. I get you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I
And
feel you.
how to deal with it, to completion. So because people
Yeah.
will take
Especially.
advantage of nice people. You know what I mean? People
Nah.
take
Yeah.
advantage of nice people and stuff like that. So you know.
To an extent, because you could be nice but still be very clever and still be very alert and very aware of anybody that's coming into your surroundings. So, yeah, I get what you're saying. I feel like they just more so target people that won't have a big backlash on, especially over here. That's what I've noticed. It's not about being
But,
nice.
but look how they turn on each other though. Like
That's what I
they
love.
just,
That's your popcorn days. That's the day you pop bottles. That's the day you sit back and you watch the fuckery
yeah.
take place. Like when all that shit popped off with Nika and Ken and all them, I was fucking selling. I was like, look at this shit. That's what you do in those moments. Those are
Yeah.
the moments you like. I told you. So you turn up for those moments. Because that your point was proven. But I don't take this shit personal. I don't give a fuck. I really don't.
No.
I'm just
You get
looking forward to seeing what's gonna pop off in the future. Like, what's next? Like, this Dory shit's done. Recordings is done. Who's on Bigo? Who's not on Bigo? Done. Uh, Numbers. I guess that's what's popping right now. Like, you gotta have the numbers.
but they don't understand numbers are just temporary. One day they're there, the next day they're not. That's what I mean. There's no sustainability built off of that. And maybe in the long term, yeah. But I think their numbers are not organic because look at all the stuff that they have to do to suppress others. You know what I mean? It's not like it's just weird to me. Like
Just
we're
go
the only
live and have a natural, organic live. It's based on like a scandal or
right.
some
Let's
some
black
some
this
news.
person out. Let's not talk about this person. Let's slander this person. And it's not like that in other areas. Like other areas, they come together, they work together, and then they go and they all share in the commonwealth. Over here is like, oh, let's not work with this person. Let's take this person's audience. Let's do this. Let's black them out. And I'm just like, y'all some self-hating plantation Negroes. That's all this is. It's just like y'all trying to you're trying to hurt people who are different. What a little Avatar do? Just change the game and change the notion of. And let me just say this: Olivia the Avatar. That's all she is. Olivia the Avatar. When the last time you seen her ass on camera? 5 years ago. She could sit over there and look like a whole Oompa Loompa for all we know. But she hate avatars. Get out of here! Like the hypocrisy is just crazy to me.
Nah, yeah, I hear what you're saying, but it's being more heavily embraced now that Pizarro is now. She's the same way, just a female version. So I think it definitely took another person to step out doing kind of, I wouldn't say the same thing, but being under the same umbrella as far as Avatar. Uh, Nobody knowing what y'all look like. So yeah. But that's the only reason why I think it's accepted, because had it just been used dolo, hell no.
But look
You
at
know,
the hypocrisy in that. Now they all run over to a Avatar's page, right? Pizarro, right? It's just no avatars, no avatars. But then now they all. It's just that's why I say it's the hippo sector. Say,
yeah. No, I agree with you 100%. That's why I don't try to fight the hypocrisy and shit like that. Like, cause you can do all that, it's great, and I know it's a historical timestamp, so you can say, hey, we can go back to this live where we discussed it. That's great, but I don't try to put too much effort into it because it is what it is. If I can't really change something based on what I'm saying, I don't want to keep repeating it, trying to, hopefully gather the people or hope they understand where I'm coming from. Like, it is what it is. Think how you want to move. Like, it's good. Because we did a lot of fucking campaigning and fucking,
well, I think we
showing the
done a lot.
hypocrisy.
Yeah, and I think people see that for themselves. So they see it. They see it.
On
And they
their own
see what's
time,
up.
right?
They see what's up. Trust and believe. When push comes to shove, they see what's up. They see what's up. They see Brianna for the lie she is, right? They see
Yeah.
what's up. You know? They
And then
just,
go ahead.
well, I was just saying, a lot of people choose to be in those spaces because of maybe the people that they have a rapport with in the chat, not necessarily for the content creator. So, you know what I mean? So,
I just feel like if your behavior changed and you weren't getting those numbers prior, and all of a sudden you amping up your energy to impress, it's very telling because all you got to do is go back to somebody's main page, scroll all the way back down to the bottom, and go up, and then see when
mm,
that change hit. That change hit when they started, fucking with other people. So I think it's very telling. I went back and watched somebody's uh thing, and I'm like, oh, this is when the change happened. Okay, I see it right here. Um, I'll tell you
hmm
about it. So yeah, people do
yeah.
it for the numbers. I guess they want these Google checks. I don't know.
No, I think they do. I mean, they do. I mean, it'll put money in your pocket. But it's like to what degree, you doing this and being controlled by certain people. Remember how people were getting upset because other people were going live, or other people going live, or when people stop sharing their videos on their on the community wall. I ain't got time for all that. Like that's just too much. So for somebody to tell me not to go live at a certain time when I want to go live, that's insane. So
Nah, that's crazy. That's
yeah.
crazy talk. And then last thing, you mentioned stereo. So like, what's this new thing with stereo? So you gonna go back to stereo after your lives and not do the Zoom, or how are you trying to do the stereo
I'm
move?
trying to figure it out. It may be something that I may just do at a different time of day. That may not be even associated with the broadcast, but maybe do be something for a quick 15, 20, 25 minutes because let's just be honest with stereo is very low maintenance. With YouTube, I actually have to put on a production every time I come on live. So YouTube, I mean, with stereo, I can just hit a button, change the title, and then talk about what I need to talk about. Over here, it's just a little bit more complex process. So,
Okay. Well,
yeah.
let me know when you're gonna slide this stereo. Well, I got stereo still downloaded, so I guess I don't know how their notification system is set up now. I don't know if they fixed it because I
Mhm.
know sometimes we didn't used to get alerts, so maybe it'll still give me an alert or something. But
Right.
I'll try to make sure I'm there on the stereo thing because I ain't been there in a minute. I almost installed it. So
Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, I was over there today with Soulful.
it was
So
lit.
we had a good discussion. We was talking primarily about her conversation was based on like love and long-term relationships, and then it turned into conversation, you know, with an older gentleman who said he'd been married to his wife for 35 years. So we talked about that, and then we talked about just a little bit about the N word, how the black culture is really the only culture that allows a word that was used to degrade and dehumanize them to be used in music and everyday conversation. No other race or nationality allows that to be communicated like that widely. So I was just saying it's just very hypocritical. So, and that was pretty much it.
Okay, y'all had a good discussion. Okay, shout out to y'all. I had no
Mhm.
idea that was taking place. Like, was it a random pop up? You just randomly went over to the stereo and she was like live, and you kind of joined the live, or
No, I got the notification that her live she had a live show. And I have been talking with her that I had to get over there, so it was a good day to pop up. It was Friday, so it was early morning, so it was perfect. It wasn't too busy.
okay,
Hmm.
nice. All right, well, let me know when y'all can go to stereo because stereo been some of our highlights. You feel me? Of some of the fun times we had over there. So hopefully we can have another lit time over there as well.
Yeah, most definitely, most definitely. All right, Lemon, thank you so much for being here. We're gonna bring it to a close. It's been like almost 3 hours, so
It has 3 hours, 17 minutes. All right, for sure. Well, I'll see you at the next one, and let's see what pops off from this live. I'm waiting. Definitely ready for you know.
we'll
I'm
see.
always
We'll
cooking up
definitely see.
something. So
We'll definitely see.
all
So,
right. So keep me posted if anything pop off because I only did my homework today. I'm not gonna do it every day. You feel me? Because
no, no, no.
there be some duds in between. So I try to
Oh, for sure.
You
There'll be a
know.
lot of duds. So
So yeah, just let me know if something pop off that I need to be aware of.
yeah, I definitely will, Lemon. And thank you once again for coming up. We appreciate your insight. So
All right, no problem. I'll see you at the next one.
all right. Take care. Thank you again, Lemon.
Yep, no problem. Peace.
Okay, peace. All right, y'all. That is our broadcast. Thank you, Awesome Ace, for your gesture. Thank you, Random Crafted Gamer, for your gesture as well. There was one individual. What was it? Greatness something. Super Greatness Wigs. Bye, babe. Thank you for your gesture. Anybody I missed, I do apologize. All right, y'all. We're gonna head on out. It's been a long one. Hopefully, you've been thoroughly entertained and it's helped you get you through your night. We may be back tomorrow, depending on what pops off. All right. So feel free to hit up the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and if you want to, feel free to make a gesture to the $ sign 13 crown. Thank you so much to my excellent moderators and tofuans and casual fans alike. All right, I'm out of here. Y'all take care. Be safe out there. Have a good President's Weekend. All right, see y'all later. Bye, y'all. Oh wait, sorry, y'all. I owe Random this clip. Oh Lord. What? Oh Lord. Tracy put patches in Mark's hair. Well, Lemon, did you know that Tracy allegedly cut Mark's hair? And Tracy allegedly asked Mark out on a date, but he said he was busy that night. Okay. All right, I gotta play this clip for Random. All right. Here you go, because she put a color on it. All right, here we go.
Hope you fall down the stairs and you break your neck. Get fired from your job, end up homeless. Hope your new relationship ends over a text. I hope you step on a tack and you stub your toe. Hope your son smokes crack and your daughter's a hoe. Hope your teeth turn black and your hair won't grow. And your dog and your cat, I hope they die in the cold. For real. Fuck your mama, fuck your daddy, fuck your uncle, fuck your auntie, fuck your grandpa, fuck your granny, fuck your whole fucking family. I hope you get a rash from your deodorant.
Well, we know King Ramen Noodles gets a whole bunch of rashes from his deodorant with his cursing IS. What's up, Sippin' Social? How you doing? Hit me up in the background. I saw you put something in the chat, but I didn't really know what that was about. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Y'all take care. Be the change you want to see in the world. Even if you're a booger wolf, you can start by changing your underwear. All right. See you later. Bye, y'all.
Tofu Alley. No beef, just tofu.
That boy is good.